it's been considerably longer than we would normally do it, but there's enough people here. Kells be damned. If I just kind of like leave midway through and don't say anything, I'll be back. Just continue.
Okay.
Sir, when last yous were here, Christ, what happened? No, quite a lot actually, but not a lot at the same time. Yous were in a prison. And whilst in said prison, yous were trying your hardest to break out Prisoner 13. You eventually broke out Prisoner 13. It took yous a little moment, but yous finally got there in the end. When yous did, to do it, yous set fires and
I don't even know.
She's done a lot.
We knocked out most of the people. We killed one guy.
You've committed enough crimes to find yourselves in cells next to Prisoner 13. And Prisoner 13 not escaped. And Sir, yous were brought back to Neverwinter, where yous were given a writ and told, be careful with it. It is technically fake, but it can help. And when inquiring about the cleric, yous were told, that seems like a you problem, you should not have trusted a den of thieves. And so now, you stand in Neverwinter once more. The ship has quite literally sailed away. And yous are here in the city. I created a pin for that. Really shouldn't have get rid of that pin, I'll be honest. These are now here in Neverwinter. People are slowly being pulled in.
Oh my god. How do you keep messing up my characters' names into shit?
What do you mean? Neverember is the name of the man who runs Neverwinter. Lord Neverember. So like... And he lives in Castle Never. Not everything's about you, Ruby. God. But yeah. For the first time in forever, we are without a book. My hands are off the reins. What are you guys doing as your boat sails away in this?
Why is the map so dark?
That is a good question that I cannot answer.
Is it How do I lit it up? It feels like there's no light.
How do I sync back up with my D&D Beyond sheet?
We don't have vision, I think.
What about now?
Now
Yes.
Is all a vision now?
Yep. Yes.
It was to do with the pen.
Yeah.
It was on me. So, stand here at the docks, looking around. I've taken off the grid for this as it is an overview. So, what he's up to? What he's doing?
Well, depending on the time of day that we arrive, Blair would remind the group. He would say, you know, we never looked into what the king wanted us to look into. Or was it the queen? It feels like it's been forever.
He's a king.
What?
But you said the king mentioned that the keep that we're in had some interesting history. But perhaps the cleric first. Perhaps you can find a cleric of knowledge in the library.
If you'd like.
What did he ask?
Was that
Which king is this? Have we met a king?
the King of Neverwinter?
I don't think I met the
Okay.
guy.
You didn't meet the king. We met the king.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
Lord. Yeah.
Well, was it the king? Yeah, it was the king.
When was this?
He said his
What?
name was Lord. Never remember.
Oh, his name was Lord Neverwinter.
Never Ember.
Nether Ember.
Okay, can you remind us? What did he ask us to look into?
It was for the blight stuff.
If you'd like, I could check. I don't know if there's a temple to him here specifically, but if you guys are going to look for knowledge, and potentially a knowledge cleric, I could look in my own acolyte circles, see if I can find, any of Bahamut's flock in here, and ask them if they know anything.
Right. I mean, it doesn't have to be a knowledge cleric. I just meant like while we were in the library.
Yes, and I was just saying I could cover another base while you guys search the library.
Do you have, the sky cred?
The what?
The
Sky cred?
yeah.
We speak common.
Are they gonna know or respect you?
Yeah, I mean, you keep telling us you're a dragon, but we keep not believing you.
Yeah, are they gonna
It's not a
believe you?
matter of me being a dragon, it's a matter of we share the same worship in God. I figured I would try my luck.
So you're gonna. Okay.
And if
No,
it
I get
doesn't
it.
work,
You're
it
not
doesn't
going to
work.
like your secret dragon contacts. You're just going to the Bahamut people.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds
You
good.
do realize we dragons are very antisocial with each other, right?
I don't. I'm not gonna pretend.
So you see us as dragons?
No. We mostly see you folks as entertainment and, cute little pets sometimes. You guys are funny.
We are funny. I'd watch us.
Yeah, like on a strange projection of illusionary on like a tablet or something.
That's now you're speaking crazy.
Oh no, he's getting meta knowledge.
Bahamut beaming knowledge into my head. It's too much.
He learns about the fourth wall. Oh no!
Why is there a big Scot man? What's a Scot?
Who is he speaking to? Just screaming out to the ocean.
Gillian were an ascot. I got you.
Alright, that sounds like a plan. By the way, isn't there a famous library here in the Sword Coast?
The Library of
That's
Nether.
Biblioteca.
Yeah,
It's the
Candle Keep.
biggest, most
There's,
popular library.
isn't there the clock tower? Didn't you spend some time there, Renfrey?
That wasn't a library, and the bells have started ringing just as I arrived there. So I didn't really spend much time there.
Well, maybe we can visit again.
How far is it from here?
It's across the
It's
city.
on the other part of the town. Yeah.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Also, remember that I missed the session where we got that info dump with Lord
Hmm.
Never Ember or something.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
don't know what you're talking about with the cleric and so on, and the keep.
Okay, so the cleric is for Blair and Ruby.
Bry.
Not Ruby, sorry. Who the fuck is Ruby? Bree. Sorry, I'm thinking about someone else. Bree.
It's only about all of us because we were
You
all
talk to
affected.
other girls? How could you?
Telling your wife.
Oh,
Bree
yeah.
picked up Bree picked up a curse shield, and Blair is feeling a bit funny.
I'm not feeling funny. I did the you know the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, the thing.
You know,
Thing.
when we saw the skeleton and he gave us magic and we could do things. I did
Oh
the
yeah,
thing.
you feel like you're being watched, didn't you say?
Yeah, the
I
charms.
definitely felt something. I thought that spending it would, you know, lessen his influence, not make it stronger.
Well, we all got something from the lesbian
Right.
OG. Yeah.
And if we're gonna be fighting this creature, we need to get baptized or something.
So, yeah, I'll go look at the local clergy, see if there's anyone I would know or have ins with. If not, I'll just try. I don't know, maybe one of the healer clerics. So what are they? He's like snapping his finger. It's been a while. Domain of Life? No, life. It's life.
How do you forget the word for life?
I mean, how
You bet
about
'em, right?
I'm not used to speaking common this long.
how about we all just stay together,
Yeah.
right? 'Cause
Come on, let's join the dragon
We
first.
learn. I hope we learned our lesson by splitting the party by now.
Also,
But it's
we
not a good
promised
idea.
Yeah, we should always split up.
we promised LeBron something about the fake card and the blight, right? We'll
Well, we have
continue
some other-
investigating.
Labaun will
We
bring
have
up.
some-
Labaun at this point here will bring up the fact that he had initially said about a crazed Eladrin from the Feywild. Cloak Tower is 5,000 foot, so I think that's like just under a mile away. But it is
Yeah.
quite literally on the opposite side of town.
Oh no, there's yards. Isn't it like 8,000 yards to a mile?
How many feet
I don't know, but
in a
it's
mile?
how many feet are in a mile? Is 5,280? 5,000.
I think it was basically just a mile.
It's 5,280 because it's 5 tomatoes.
528,000.
No, I just know off the top of my head because I'm a smart American.
American,
I guess
smart,
we can
pick one.
do-
No, the
An
only way
oxymoron.
the only way I remember it is 5 tomatoes. 5280. It's stupid.
It works.
Yeah.
I guess we can go find the
You know how I
Cleric.
remember
first.
a kilometer? 1,000. So easy.
Yeah, very easy. Kilometer is 1,000.
Oh, now he's not listening because it requires thinking.
God, imagine having to fire the brain cells.
Oh, they got fired a year ago. Oh, wait, fire.
Remember everybody, it's not bullying, it's character development.
Yeah.
Let's walk and talk.
No, it's bullying. It's just funny.
So, where art thou off to?
I say we visit the clock tower. Because that seems like where smart people are.
Yeah.
Right then, we can try the books, and we can try the books first, and we can do the faith later.
So
I'm down for that.
I do have a map that I have. Believe me when I say I don't like having to do this. I do have a map that I've had to do something with whilst you were discussing. I got something. I know, right? Pop. This here is the House of Knowledge. Boom. And then somewhere over here there is something called the House of 1,000 Faces, but I'm going to have to look into that first because that just doesn't seem...
That sounds horrifying.
House of 1,000 Faces, it doesn't actually give me any information on it either here, that's the worst part.
Honestly, it sounds like a brothel.
The House of Knowledge sounds
I'm
familiar.
back. I'm back. Sorry about that.
Let's just go where it's closest and make a day out of it. Like, travel from the closest place to the furthest out.
What?
Instead of just jumping from place to place. Like, moving from place to place, like...
That's
You know
logical.
what
It
I mean.
doesn't make sense. How about we go the first away first?
How about we go to the House of Knowledge first?
Which one's the House of Knowledge?
The one labeled House of Knowledge?
Nah,
What's the
what is
difference?
it? Is it a library? Is it like a
Molgax,
brothel of knowledge?
well, you're well aware that this is a library.
I mean,
Can you repeat that?
You're well aware that this is a library.
Yes, it is what you call a Biblioteca.
all right. Well,
That's dragon for library. No.
Stio Biblioteca.
It's fucking
should we
infernal.
do cleric or library first? I think cleric first. I think we just, bust out the cleric.
Alright, where's the
So,
cleric?
yeah, where's the cleric?
Where would
Easy.
Molgax in his age know?
A
What's up?
lot's changed in that regard. It would have been the clerics would have been in the House of Knowledge at some point. Oh, there's House of 1,000 Faces over there. Still got no idea what it is. There were clerics at the Halls of Justice when you were there
Let's say
last.
maybe a Bard College?
Yeah.
A Bard
You
He did
College
beat
maybe
the
close to
cleric
1,000
from the
pages?
Halls of Justice.
But then, I suppose.
More like a
can try those.
paladin halls of justice.
Can
More
we?
like paladin.
I want to hear what the DM have to say real quick.
DM wasn't saying anything, so pipe
I
the
thought you
fuck
were. I thought
down.
you were saying something.
No,
Maybe
I was reading.
maybe the sacred park of Sun or Sun is a
I was just thinking that
cleric
too.
place.
Oh, we better get there soon.
Yeah, you
I
were
don't want to go.
heading.
I see what you did there.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
We're
get
entering
smited
the
by
Halls
that
of
god, aren't
Justice.
I? Well, I hope I get smited sooner rather than later.
Then, as you head to the halls, I have also found out really quickly what the House of 1,000 Faces is. It's not what any of us were thinking.
What was it?
The brothel.
No, it's a
Red
Harper's
District.
base.
It's a Harper
Ah.
base?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah.
Would I
that
know
sounds-
about it
that
from
checks out.
reading the Harper's Handbook? Like, is it something you mentioned? Or.
Let's see if it's still in use. Yeah, it's still in use as of 1479. So there would still be someone there, yeah. I would say that it does mention in that little book that you've been reading at the time, the Stolen Harper's book, which I'm sure won't come back to bite you in the ass. It does state that the warden of the prison has been sending communications via either carrier pigeon or quite literal sending spells to the person there in the House of 1,000 Faces. The facility, shall we say.
Yeah, I would have spent the time, like, on the boat studying the book and, like, memorizing it and writing, like, notes into my own little.
You know his name is Therius.
Okay, let me write that down. Can you spell that real quick?
Tango Hotel Echo
Yeah.
Romeo Yankee Indigo Sierra.
Indigos.
And
I'll
he
go,
is
okay.
an Eladrin.
Eladrin. Harper. Harper communicator in the House of 1K Faces.
While we're walking to the Halls of Justice,
Mm-hmm.
can we look at the letter that we got from the Axe Breakers? That they said we shouldn't open in Candlekeep.
Yeah, don't flash that around Candlekeep because it's a forgery. As you
Yeah,
all know, we were the one that caused the blight.
yeah. I put a copy of it in the Eve of Ruin
Discord. Okay.
updates. Yep. that you can all see.
So that's the letter.
That is the letter as it reads, yes. To whom it may concern, I, Keeper
No.
Genusi of Candlekeep, hereby swear on my honour that the group consisting of Blare, the Blood Hunter, Bry Agate, the Druid, Haku Siguri, the Wan, Molgax, the Monk of Barmut, spelt with 2 A's, Renfrey McCallum, the Scholar, Labaun, the Fighter, are not the source of the Blight. We here, at Candlekeep, have done research into this and found that the Blight was caused by other Druids. There were some local rumours around a tree and a vampire. We're still investigating this, but it'll take time. That being said, this group did not do what they were accused of. They were sent to investigate the missing Druids after they stopped by the old keep at Longsaddle. This group has gone a long way to show that they are not the people responsible for this, and have tried to set up diplomatic solutions in Neverwinter. If you have any questions, please hesitate to contact us. We are very busy. Keeper of the Tomes, Genusi, Candlekeep.
Please hesitate to contact
All
us.
right.
Everyone loves that last sentence.
Okay.
I probably
That
should
clears our
print
name.
that off.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so you just once more walk towards the halls of justice. As you enter in the doors, it is once more a rather busy place of numerous guards coming back and forth, looking around, passing through. As an older man does come to you, looks like he's of rank, shall we say. As he looks down at you, yes, I assist. We've come to report any crimes. You see to turn yourselves in for crimes that you may or may not have committed.
Never.
Well, deception.
Well,
Okay,
we're looking for
out of character. Really, why are we here at the Halls of Justice?
Because there
we're
might be
looking for a
cleric here.
cleric.
Okay.
Can you point us out where we can find a cleric that can offer some remove curse services for us?
Clerics can do such things, yes.
Oh, all right. Would it be a free service?
Handing you shoulder. Good one.
Uh,
You Hans always had a
yeah.
sense of humour.
Thank you.
I'd like to step in. You know, I like to lower my voice a little bit,
Oh my
and
god. He's emo.
he'd lower the volume of his voice. He would say, "We got these curses. Investigating some things for Lord Neverwinter is how I real quick. It's not Neverwinter, is it? It's never
Never Ember.
Never Ember.
Never Ember. For Lord Never Ember. These things are, of course, some money can be provided, but I do believe that this would be a great value. Very good.
I just get a text asking if Dracula's okay up there.
Wow.
No Nosferatu.
The Malkavians are at it. As he kind of looks down at you. And that there would be a lowered price then. If there's proof of this in our records.
Real quick, what do they do again here?
This is quite literally the Neverwinter Police Department.
I mean, have you forgotten? We were the ones who caught the serial killings.
Let's
The
not.
missing
they're very-
people.
they're
Out
very-
of character, what happened to that investigation?
That investigation?
And
The bells
That's
were
what we got
ringing,
rewarded
and
for.
2 people were murdered, and I had to go, and I missed the session.
Oh,
That's
you was bumped into Vecna, no biggie.
But we did.
yeah,
You've all got the. You found out who done the killing. You followed them to their secret base in the sewers. Blair almost died. You found a ghost that happened to be a woman who had a
that's it,
female
that's
lover.
Yeah, the lesbian ghost.
Really hammers home this cult of the lesbian shit. It really does. And then everybody got a supernatural boon.
Killed all of the cult people there and captured one.
And they ran away, if I remember correctly, because we left them alone.
Oh no, we got them. We returned the cult member to the Halls of Justice.
Gives you a little look. This does seem familiar to me, so I have no reason to believe otherwise. As he walks on away and here raises a hand, you hear the footsteps on marble. And after a moment, he comes back with that old man who done the speak with dead previously. As he looks at you. Yes. How may I assist you?
I think he talked a lot slower last time.
It was also like 2 in the morning at that time.
Okay.
Good excuse.
He was on the graveyard shift.
He's cheery in the morning, depressed by night.
Well,
Oh,
Blair
God, he's
would
the morning
speak up.
person.
It's his
would say
anniversary.
that Blair would speak up and say, in our adventures, we have come across a powerful necrotic being that has latched some sort of magic onto us that feels accursed in nature.
This is something I could deal with. For a price. Obviously. What is the nature of your curse?
Well, it was, in some terms, a monkey paw. It gave us an ability, depending, with limited magic. I believe that using all of the magic would prevent the being from using its cursed magic on me. I used all of it, and then in the final moments of it wisping away, I felt more connected to it than ever.
Well, see. Slaps his hands together and as he looks at you, as your uncle would say, brace boy, as he places a hand on your shoulder. And as he starts speaking the words of magic, he watches his other hand starts doing stuff.
What kind of stuff?
No.
No, he's just doing that in the air. He's just like holding you and going, biting. I'm joking. I just got to see. I need to figure out what level this cleric is. So that way I can get.
Roll a d20.
No, because that way I can get enough fucking not cure wounds, remove curses. Because they're like it's level 3, so it needs to upcast.
It's level 2, I think.
Nope, it's level
Is it
3.
not? Oh.
And he needs to cast it so many times. See,
Oh, also, we have a shield that's cursed.
one thing at a time. One thing at a
Wait,
time.
we know that?
He places a hand on you, Blair, and as he gives the hand signals and he looks at you. Do you feel any better?
Would close his eyes and, think for a bit. Does he still feel that like pair of eyes watching him?
Did I say you didn't?
No. He opens his eyes and that Did absolutely nothing.
Oh, I'll have to cast this up a bit as he starts shaking himself and clapping as he places both hands on your shoulders, and as he does, pushes you down as you sort of watches the magic seems to swell up once more. 7th level should cure everything.
Level 6
After a brief moment, you feel like pain in your shoulders where this man is digging his hands in. And as he pulls away, arise, my child. Do you feel any better?
Oh. My shoulders hurt. That's it. I don't feel any better.
The 7th level is as high as I can go, sadly. If you don't feel any better, maybe you're not cursed to begin with.
Wait.
You couldn't have. Could you diagnose that?
I put you with 7th level clerical magic healing of the great goddess Saloon.
Wait. If it was a curse, why would it give us a benefit?
Can you remove paranoia, good sir?
Can you remove delusions?
He's like, oh yeah, just follow me into this room. Therapy, bench, chair. So when did you start feeling this paranoia?
Just starts casting. Just starts casting shock and
Therapy.
grasp on you until you feel
Blair
good.
needs therapy.
Oh my God.
Apparently.
Oh, God.
How's the relationship with your father?
What's a father?
N/A.
He looks at you. Well, I've tried. Sadly, this is all I could do. I do not have 9th capacities. Now, there is the discussion of your donation to the cause as he pulls out a little alms box. He then pulls out a little book and starts flipping through it.
You've got
Havoc
this,
is-
Blair.
It's 5,500 gold pieces.
We'll start walking away.
I'll start walking away too.
Molgax walks away because he didn't ask for the service.
God bless you, sir. Thank you for helping our friend.
Yeah,
You got this, Blair. Blair, you got this.
You were the one who
Blair, you've got this.
Nope.
Good luck, Blair.
Guard
luck,
walks
Blair.
up and places his hand on your shoulder, Blair. A very familiar feeling from behind. I'm joking. Joking about that part, but guard does place a hand on your shoulder from behind. You have a payment that is now overdue for a service.
You didn't mention this beforehand.
Hmm?
You know,
You did not
said something. I don't
Those
like how
who do not inquire are not given this information. One must inquire about the benefits and drawbacks from all dealings that they come into. This
Well,
is
Wait.
thou who you know, my favorite thing
Consequences
is
are a bitch.
my
Blair,
I walk
consequences
away.
are a bitch.
my personal favorite saying is that if you do not inquire if the person is going
Sir.
to pay you or can afford that price, then you shall
Sir.
not get the coin. Good
healthcare
day,
is not
sir.
free.
It's
And-
not
and-
healthcare.
This is healthcare. A curse impacts one's
yeah.
health, and this is healthcare.
I got this this curse.
As Bree
Doing
walks
stuff.
away, she's gonna turn around and shout, "The guy at the door told you it was paid! You knew this!"
Didn't say how much though, Brie.
Should have asked.
What do you mean should have asked if it was going to be a discount? What's the normal price for this?
Z brings over the guy once more. Well, for your initial costing, it would have been 200. Then the upcast to my highest, to make sure, would have been an additional 5,000. Then from there, there's the thing that your party member said about how curses aren't necessarily good things, and that got me thinking. So, I believe now this is a waste of my time, and I have lost a valuable spell slot today.
Alright, I will not be paying you then, because I told you to begin with that we got a positive benefit, and along with it. I told you that. Before you even casted the spells. So it seems like you're trying to fish money out of me.
Did he actually? I
I
can't
did.
remember.
He did.
He did. He
Did
said
it?
we got I said we got the magical benefits, and I used all the magical benefits, and I felt even more connected to it than ever. That was the first thing I said to him about it.
So I've been looking up rulings and shit, so that part's went right out my head. Do apologise. As he looks at you in his face. You owe us a debt, and we will collect one way or another.
I don't have a debt.
Can he do a monthly deposit of the debt?
Higher purchase.
You know, just put a little interest on it.
Yeah, can we finance it? There's a finance model here.
You know, Blair, I'm sure there's a lonely noblewoman
like a student loan,
in
yeah.
Neverwinter somewhere.
He's taking a call
There's a
right
bank.
now, so.
Maybe there's a bank that he can take a loan out of.
Sorry
Maybe you
about
can get a
that.
loan from a nice,
Sorry about that.
lonely old lady.
Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. I'm back. What happened?
They're letting you go, but
We're
they told
looking
you
at
they're
the-
going to get the money back another way.
Alright.
They're gonna break your fucking legs.
Well, he said,
Maybe we should find a bank where you can get a loan.
he says,
What's a loan?
you know, I appreciate it. You know, I do have a bit of money. Like I said, I couldn't afford all of it. I'll give you what I can right now, and I swear I'll come back to play the rest of the debt. All right, and I'll give him 20 PP.
Why do you have so many?
When you say it like that.
20 people.
Why do you have so many? What are you even doing to our enemies?
All right,
Have you been cutting them off?
Just pulls out a bag of dicks.
Oh my god, he stole Rupert's foreskin.
Yo,
Oh god, that's where they've been going.
Yo, Tippler,
Yeah,
you're not leveled up.
I've been asking you this entire game. How do I sync my character to level 5 if I updated it from D&D Beyond?
I can get. Did you take a long rest as well?
I didn't know if it would mess up.
Let's see.
We get a
So
long rest in the bud. Yeah.
yeah,
How
but
long rest
because his sheet has 8 hit points, I'll just watch the hit points update. So don't worry. Let me check the inventory. Let me check the monetary purposes. Let me check the money as well. So I'll update everything as it is right now.
I already take the
36.
20 off for the
Yep, I was making sure everything, because it will import with the maximum amount again. Cool. And then you also have... Yeah, I'll get you imported just now, don't worry, as you are making your way across, looking through town.
Hold on. While I'm in the Halls of Justice, do I see any job board, bounty board in here?
Oh my god, a plot hook.
I just got to quickly import Blair 3, 2, 1. And should hopefully get them imported and updated. Well, there you go.
Thank
You're
you,
now
good
fully
sir.
updated. Nothing of the sort around. No. No bulletin boards here. Right. Dun. These are walking out, looking through. You see nothing of the sort. I asked for town, but sure. City. Medieval city, good enough.
By the way, what was the boon so I can write it down?
your boon, if I recall correctly.
I believe it was also the scrying one.
I believe yours was the clairvoyance one as well, yeah. I need to pull out all of our notes now to check. Eldritch Eye session 15. Session 17, Blair Healing Hands. Haku got the dagger.
Magic boon.
Yep, let's go. Shield, prayer dedicated. It's really bad. I wrote it down and I actually don't see it.
Oh, that's what you spoke.
But
Yeah, no, I had the clairvoyance one. I know that. I just don't know like what it did exactly.
Ah. It's bloody R. As she's on
What
Neverwinter.
is it?
Yeah.
What was it again? Like three casts of scrying?
I believe so. Oh, my fucking. Kells is just like, oh shit, I slept in. He's not the only one.
Wait, I just had a... While we're, like, walking out and stuff. Okay, so none of us have developed any negative side effects from whatever magic gave us these extra benefits, right? Right? I'm checking with, like, the party.
You all just kind of feel... You always kind of feel like there's someone just always watching over your shoulder at everything you're doing. That's essentially it. You can cast Clairvoyance 3 times.
What if this is...
Okay, clairvoyance.
What if this is a boon from another... I don't know, could be a boon from a devil? Or some... It's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Should I just add a potion of clairvoyance 3 times into my inventory sheet?
Yeah, that's probably going to be the easiest for you. Potion of Clairvoyance 3 times.
Hey, Scottish, I want to try something.
Okay, but I'll need to ask my girlfriend. She might not be down for it.
No, another time. But with regards to my religious history, do I know of any entities or deities with boons similar to this? Like, in any sort of religious history?
Yeah, give me religion.
Right then.
I love how every time I play with you, Pepsi, there is always a random cop car flying by in the distance.
Actually, that was an ambulance.
Clairvoyance.
Somehow worse.
Anyways.
So, Kels?
Religion.
Hey there.
It has been known that certain gods give boons to those whom they favour. Some gods have given boons in terms of things that they enjoyed. Pretend maybe the person done something that the god seemed, the god deemed a great action. But for it, none in recent history that you're aware of. But it is something that gods, demigods, and if the books are to be believed, even archdevils of Avernus could.
Okay. It could potentially we accidentally fulfilled something that, I don't know, a deity or devil or other extraplanar entity liked, and we received benefits of it.
It must have been a lesbian god. Not like the cult, but like an actual lesbian, you know?
We'll keep that on the back burner. As a backup theory, thank you.
I think the back burner's broke.
You're
That's
doing what
not
to your
all I
back?
can rack out of my brain.
Real quick, where are we at right now?
You're just meandering around Neverwinter, so wherever you wish to be in Neverwinter is where you are.
We're heading to the House of Knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Then, let's doing my notes, because we all know that my notes are fucking... Really? Really? My pencil broke?
Ooh.
I know, right? Horrible. Good thing I have another pencil.
Yay.
So as yous are all just walking towards the House of Knowledge, looking around, big, ornate building, beautiful architecture, marble pillars. You do see a few symbols etched into them for gods of knowledge. There is Demir, I believe it's Demir, the Candlekeep one, and there's also... There's also
Ogma.
There's also Ogma as well, who you very recently saw in the sewers, along with others who I don't have the book to check. But
Ayun.
sure, why not? You just enter into this vast library. You see all manner of like bookshelves, rows and rows and rows. You see a little sign on the side that says, "We use the Dewey Decimal System." You see numerous little tables with people reading, people scribing. As you look up, it's about 3 stories of just fire hazard. 3 stories of pure fire hazard as you look around.
Oh. A dragon could burn this place in like 3 seconds. How antique.
Look around, there are
Magic.
all manner of little people looking about, running halflings, dwarves, humans, all in this, shall we say, works uniform, for lack of better terminology.
I'm gonna spit off for a second. I'm gonna look for any scholarly look-ins on deities in the ruins.
You.
To see if you can like look into this
Would I be able
theory
to
more.
do the same, but about why my magic is like it is? Oh, that's out of character.
Yep.
And what kind of what kind of a magic user I am. I mean, I know I'm a sorcerer, but she doesn't know what kind of a sorcerer she is, and maybe try to find out who gave her, like, why she has magic.
Yep.
Because as far as she knows, none of her parents had it.
Yep.
Blair would try to get some others to help him look into the keep that they were at. The Lord of Nether, Blair, never wing a ding.
Never, Ember.
Fuck being any of your family members. Oh, it's my cousin blah blah's birthday today.
Ember, Blair, Spark.
It's
Count
birthday.
Bonfire.
The keep that they told us to look into.
Yep.
Our keep. I forgot the name of it, but yeah.
Is it your keep or is it just a different keep?
The keep that we were staying at, the one with the deck and the that old shebang. Apparently there's like a mystery there that the Lord wanted us to look into, so it's out of character point. It might be like mystery incorporated type shit. We might get like a letter inside of the book or something. I don't know.
You could be Scooby-Doo then, mate. You can be Scooby-Doo.
Ayo.
Scrappy-Doo, Scrappy-Doo.
Oh, Scrappy was a
Bree
cunt.
would be...
Scooby-Doo is the
Be
fucking
Velma.
star.
Bree, you're doing
Alright,
what?
Who's Shaggy? Is Molgax Shaggy?
Sorry, one more time. Bree, you're doing what?
Come on!
Bree would be Velma in the Scooby-Doo.
I thought you said you were doing
Scooby-Doo
something.
Blighters Inc.
But isn't Velma smart?
She's also abusive. So
I'm sorry,
I really
what?
want to be her.
Aren't they all kind of flawed because they're characters?
Does that make Leslie scrappy?
Oh no. That's a face
No.
worse than death.
We
I feel
don't.
like Molgax would be Scooby-Doo because he's a dragon and not
As you
human.
all peel off. As you all peel off. Before we get into this too much. Let's see. So I have currently on this one here. I've got another sheet because shit's going on. Lost my pen. There we go. So Molgax, you're looking for god shit, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Gods plus boons. Renfrey. Magic.
Yeah.
Blair. Blair is looking for keep info. Cool. Is anybody doing anything else? Who's going with who? Who's doing what?
I would like to maybe read a book on the curse, or like see if I can learn anything about my shield, and maybe some Druid lore, like maybe some stuff about like the Circle of the Dreams. See what else is there's out there. What any memorable members, things like that.
Okay. Haku, you doing anything? You going with anybody?
First thing, so we're all splitting up, looking for our own thing. Should we meet back here in, say, 3 hours? 4 hours?
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's a good
good.
idea. But also not looking for my own thing.
Okay. So,
Here.
yeah, do your own thing. I mean, yeah, for the party, for the good of all. I'll be looking for books about anything that mentions the Whispered One.
Ah, okay.
So you're looking
And
at
also some recipe books.
Like,
just when I thought you were going to be going with Molgax.
maybe come with me. Maybe help me look for info on the keep. Maybe what the king told us to do, because it would be the Lord.
Which keep are you looking at? Our keep in Long Saddle?
Yes, I believe.
Yeah, you do that. Look for any Netherese artifacts. I think I'll focus my research on the Whispered One. We've come across this cult a few
Many
times now.
for it to be a coincidence.
Yeah, they're killing people left and right. Why are
Labaun,
they lesbians? I don't know.
Labaun, are you going with anyone or are you looking into your own thing?
What was that?
I'm asking Kells what Kells is doing. And been met with silence. Kells, have you fallen asleep? Again?
My mic just fucked up. Hello? Hello?
There we go.
There we go.
Near you.
Are you following anyone? Getting your own thing from this library? What's the crack?
If anyone's doing research into the blight and whatnot, I'll follow them.
So you're going to do research on your own. That's good to know.
Sure, yeah. That'll work.
Okay, that's fine. Blight. So, as you all play rock, paper, scissors, agree to meet back here in a few hours, cry, kisses, cuddles, and all that jazz as you enter into the vast tomes of this library, expanding out in all little sections. Let's start with... I'm going to go through some of the easier stuff here. Because it's this easier, let's be honest. Within 3 hours, that was the time allocated. Within 3 hours, I will say, Bry, you learn about items that bolster yourselves. Items that bolster druids. You learn some details in regards to like druid groves and some of the issues that happened with a druid's grove outside Baldur's Gate just about 10 years ago there. You also... Yeah, it's canon, y'all.
Oh, true.
Baldur's Gate 3 canon? Nice.
Baldur's Gate 3 is canon, yeah.
Jesus.
Nice.
You also learn about some sort of magic items or such, some older items. It describes them as they are that definitely help with druids as they go through the ages. You also learn about all the potential power that you may hold as a druid. You essentially learn what you'll get 1 through 20 through vast amounts of gory details, for lack of better terminology. There is a lot of information that you learn in regards to what you will be capable of going forward and how best to augment that for the best of your ability. Does that make sense?
I basically just
Basically, an
learned the.
optimized character sheet for a level 1 to
I
20.
basically just learned like the Circle of Dreams, like
Volo's
page.
Guide to Druids.
Yeah. No, like the Circle of Dreams page. I basically learned like what can I do and
Learn-
some tips and tricks.
Learn everything in there, some tips and tricks, and also certain magic items that would be beneficial for druids to have, and notable examples of druids who have used these powerful items for certain things. You also read about a story. It's unknown whether or not it is fact or fiction, as some sources indicate one, some sources indicate the other. Notable sources being a scholar of Bahamut and Mordenkainen. Both tell differing accounts of the staff of the woodlands being used to encircle a dragon in the middle of a almost world-ending fight. Sources differ because not such thing has happened here in Faerun, and the phrase "in another universe" doesn't clarify much.
Is it about?
Labaun,
Is this about?
as you look around these books, up and down, you find books on all manner of blights, all manner of plant illnesses, sicknesses, and as you are reading about it, you find the following pieces of information. No blight to knowledge, no blight to current knowledge, has ever infected Cross Realm. No, not Cross Realm. Cross Plane. So, nothing that originated in the Shadowfell has ever made its way to the material plane. The only exception to this is any disease brought from the Abyss due to its connections in the Underdark. There have been no counts of any blight contaminating any fey creatures before, even those who have come into direct contact with it. Nothing in the material or fey plane has ever came through and been affected by anything on that other side, barring like madnesses. But sicknesses, ailments, blights, none of that has ever cross-contaminated, is the word I'm looking for. Which a nation taking notes of the shit I say, which makes your predicament rather weird. As we then move on, as knocking shit out as we do as quickly and easily as possible, and also making sure that I keep track of it for my own safety. Congratulations, guys! You get to watch me bullshit everything. Molgax, you read up on old gods and their boons. You do read about certain gods giving boons in that regard there. Some gods, say Bahamut, for example, has given boons of protection before. These boons had been very visible to others. People being followed by little golden birds or golden orbs that seem to encircle around their body and head as some form of protection. You read about other gods who are a bit more vengeful with their boons, almost being like a curse, where for whatever the person has been given seems to have its own detractor, but what's given is just that little bit more powerful than what the detraction is. You also learn of gods instilling boons at the moment of conception, causing creatures to be born of pure evil. One great, and to your thoughts, almost somewhat recent in your times at least, being the Baal spawn of Baldur's Gate, where Baal has a boon in which he can just kinda create offspring without ever having sex and all that shit. Very long and complicated. I've not played Baldur's Gate 1 or 2, but I know enough, I'd say. I don't.
They can procreate with anyone, basically.
Yeah, and that just kind of passes down in an almost generational standpoint. There are also gods who have done this of pure good, where certain creatures are born and they are just incorruptible, always make the right choice, and better societies. It's rather weird that this can happen. And these beings of absolute good are usually always hunted to be sacrificed to these evil gods. See Dame Aelid as a prime example of these type of things.
Or Lulu.
Or Lulu.
Or, I mean,
Or no, Lulu is canon. She was used to help fight Zariel. You've read that in recent books. You also know that the archdevils can give their own boons as well. However, theirs are a bit more temporary. Similar to what Blair has said about how he has used all of his stuff, but you know, he's still being watched, he feels. Paranoia setting in. Maybe this is similar to something that the previous Archduke of Avernus, Zariel, would have done.
I have 2 more queries that might be in this book.
Of course.
It's just, is there any symbol of the hand with an eye anywhere within the book or books I'm reading?
I'm gonna ask you in the weirdest one possible. Either give me dexterity or intelligence. See how fast you can look through the books, or how much information of the books that you have that you retain as you look through. I imagine Molgax is a fast reader.
I'm just making sure I don't have anything I can add to the roll. I'm going to be using Dex, by the way.
Of course, of course.
Do I have anything I can add to this? No, so what I get is what I get. Dexterity. Not terrible.
So you're looking through, you are seeing similar-ish things of gods and hands and eyes and so on. You are kind of taking it back. This is of older pantheons and some multiversal stuff as well, but none of them seem to bring up this symbol that you have seen.
And my last question was, when we got our little charms and stuff, does it leave like a noticeable mark, or is it just a feeling?
Just a feeling. No
Okay.
noticeable marks on your bodies.
Right, similar gods. Potentially an archdevil. Could be a god from another realm? Plane? Alright, then that's all I have.
I imagine initially for this first part, Haku, as you have been reading some books and passing them to Molgax, and he has been passing books to you that you have been reading, double checking each other's work. As you pull through the Whispered One. The Whispered One only ever seems to come up in 2 books that you read. However, again, books of dubious sources, as a place called Eorth is not something you have ever fucking heard of, and you're from the other side of the planet. And even the way it's spelt, the way it says, the way it describes these places, you draw blanks, you scratch your head, and you show it to Molgax. Molgax takes a look, and even for yourself, Molgax, it doesn't ring bells to you in any way.
What in the hells is this?
The second place where it comes up, where it once again states numerous sources that all seem to say completely different things that don't quite make sense, is a place known as Exandria, where you've also never heard of.
The Whispered One?
Yes.
Information.
Yes.
Well, can I cross-reference those areas?
Cross-reference where?
Eort and books about Exandria or Eort?
Yeah. As you are looking
Can I
through
help?
here. Yeah, you can help. Investigation check advantage.
On me.
Ulgric is like flipping through some
Yep.
of the books with you at a rapid pace.
Oops,
9.
that's disadvantage.
Don't worry, 13 plus 1 makes 14. As you are looking through, you've got this trail, and you ask people and they point you in directions, and you go up floors and across rooms and up ladders. You seem like a busy set of worker bees, and as you pull out a book and start reading through this book, and it's given all these weird and wonderful pieces of information. You can't help think to yourself, it's written just too simply. It's too matter of fact. It's too simple. As you ponder at it, looking round, and you finish the book, and you turn round and look, you realise written on the books, on the shelf, the little part that hangs down that tells you where it is, it says, Children 11-13. Fiction.
Hey, that's okay. What do they say about the Whispered One?
This is a children's section.
Basically, a boogeyman. If children are naughty, the Whispered One will come for you.
The Whispered One will make them whispered gone.
It is essentially, for lack of better terminology, it's just Critical Role Campaign 1, my guy.
Just a children's story of their adventure.
It's the Legend of Vox Machina on Amazon Prime.
I don't. Minus all the gore.
Written by Darrington.
I don't actually know that story. Could you actually recap it for me right now?
I've never seen it either. I just know how it ends. I'm still watching it. Season 3 comes out in October. This episode,
Yeah, it's amazing.
this session technically goes out in November, however, so you know.
Watch it now on Amazon Prime.
You should definitely watch
sponsored.
Legend of Vox Machina. It's amazing.
Fun
What
fact, it's
What the
September.
hell is Amazon Prime?
Do they not have that
I
in
know
the
of
Philippines?
I know
No,
of
we
the
do,
Amazon.
Haku is asking it. Amazon Prime.
I think it's a jungle.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just move on to some cookbooks that I'll check out.
As you do find some nice campfire cookbooks that you start reading, and
Oh,
this
sorry.
place is very quiet.
Do I?
Yeah.
I mean, do I make a relation about Whispered One and Vecna? We connect those dots.
Yes, you can connect those dots because you've heard him called that before.
I don't remember he's
I
been
think-
called Vecna in our game.
It was Molgax that found that information, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
In the
Okay.
nest of the Eldritch Eye.
Remembering.
When you
Okay.
looked for the hand symbols of deities or something.
I know it was in.
So
I believe it
just-
was in the Eldritch Eye in that.
Ness.
In
I
the
looked
nest.
at a bunch of their books.
Yeah. That was it. You saw his name and you made that connection there. Whether or not you've told anybody, but technically, I guess now you have. You've told Haku.
Wait. Whispered One. That might be an alternative name for. Maybe the actual name is Vecna, and Whispered One's just a title.
Okay, screw the cookbooks. I'm looking for Vecna now. In the library. Could have told me that earlier, buddy.
I thought I told you guys already.
You can all hear this little muttering around as you're all doing your own thing, and this place is quiet enough that you then just hear that of like Haku's stomach just rumbling on the second floor. You see
Yeah, but
like this one
you
woman
can-
comes up and goes shh, and then toddles off.
I mean, you can go to another person for now, but I'll be spending the rest of the time looking at Vecna.
Of
I'll
course.
help him.
Well, Common is his third language. Technically is. Wan is its own language, it's just not available in D&D Beyond, but Haku speaks it. Blair!
Chinese or Japanese?
Like Japanese.
Ah.
Blair!
Oh,
Yeah.
You are reading up on some things. You've gotten some information in regards to this. And you've been running back histories. And running back. And running back. And the books that you end up go from more recent histories. You start seeing books in regards to the issues where El Terrell was sucked from the ground. You go further back and you're seeing about elemental evil. Further back again, you're reading about people who fought off fucking gods from the abyss. Even further back once more, as you can tell, I'm going through all of the campaigns here. People trying to bring Tiamat back. You go further again, the rise of the Drow. Still not good enough. You gotta go back even further. As you're going back even further,
Take it back now,
looking
y'all.
around, you eventually come to a rather older, dustier tome. It reads the phrase "Tragic History of the New Neverwinter Nights."
tragic history.
Tragic.
Series of an unfortunate event of the Neverwinter Nights.
As you look through it, it does speak about the keep. It speaks how it was once just an abandoned fort. But then, after a while, it was built up to be a fully functioning, almost like townage, if you will. A very small town. Built up by a white-haired halfling and his friends. Corlin, Orlana, Halza, Narcan, and I forget the other ones, but they're not important.
Wait, Narcan?
Narcan.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gone.
sorry. I heard
Narcan.
Narcan.
Yeah, of course you heard Narcan. Of course you
I'd
did.
make note of the names.
Let me get you all the names.
Mm.
Go to campaign.
Don't forget the janitor. Farsi.
Yeah, don't forget the blood cleaner.
That's it.
There we go. It was Narcan, Halza, Corlin, Quarm, and Oralana.
Ornalin transitioned.
Not quite.
All right, let's go
What
one
about the
at a
Janet?
time with this.
Don't worry,
What
I'm
about the
gonna,
gits?
Quarm, Sorn.
there we go. Alpha got it way
All
before me.
right. All right, there
You,
we go.
you forgot the barbarian, or the OG barbarian.
The OG Barbarian. We'll get to that.
Nice character.
We'll get to that. Did you read about it? The halfling was very friendly with the elf. The halfling Corlin was very friendly with the elf Quarm from Candlekeep. They set about some adventures, started working in Neverwinter, and came across an old Netherese object. After a period of time, they were able to gain, somehow, the power of a wish. Odd for a fighter and a monk. They then brought forth others that they met along the way. Orlana, Quarm was a human, Orlana was the wood elf. The wood elf, ranger, paladin, fighter. And the warlock dragonborn Halza. It speaks about all their different adventures coming together, and then when they came together, and how they built up this keep.
Oh, they came together for real.
Oh my.
No, you've got no idea how
let's be
accurate you
honest,
are. You
Colorado-
have no idea how accurate you are. As they adventured and grew stronger and built this almost townage in the keep. And it gives you a map of the keep as well as the surrounding area. And you can see that the keep, the shape of what's left of the keep is there. However, it's the surrounding outskirts are gone. Replaced, as you know now, with just dirt land and raised hills. It speaks of the final time that they were seen alive. About 10 or so years prior to when they vanished, a strange astral creature came about and was placed in their care by an organization. You can tell that the name of this organization has been scratched from the book. It was written there. It has been removed. It states that shortly after, the place was attacked by other creatures, similar to the one that was placed in their care, and dragons. Many members of this party grew a bit paranoid, others concerned. The next part of that, almost like a Bible, recount letters that were sent off in regards to what happened. The general consensus is, in the tavern, a portal opened where two yellow creatures with brown specks and an attitude problem told the party to follow them. The party followed. They were never seen again. Gone. About a year after they vanished, the keep was almost flattened. The surrounding area removed, and 3 people left. After that, every so often, there would be sightings of these yellow people with brown spots all around. And eventually, it all seemed to centre in Waterdeep. And they were never seen forth again. There is apparently a legend somewhere that there is a descendant of at least 2 of these party members. But whether or not said descendant is alive or dead is anybody's guess. There's a lot more information on the keep. But this rather long history that you read of the keep is detailed and would require a whole other 4 hours to sit and read. This is, for lack of better, this is a very thick tome. Like, we're talking
This is a lot
4
of information to
dictionaries.
absorb. This is a lot of information to absorb, and I'm not sure that I've absorbed it all. So, I would like to see about checking this book out. We're getting a copy made.
Yep, and we will
Yeah,
get
you
to
can
that.
read a copy by watching the Leash of Queens, beloved.
As
I think there's a video.
there's about 10 sessions of what happened to these people somewhere out there. It's an ascending spell, an awful lot of sending spells. Major illusions and hallucinatory terrains. I'm telling you, it's the greatest thing that the wizards have ever concocted. You feel like you're really there. They even have a narrator.
It even smells like piss and shit.
It's for mature audiences, though.
Mature audience that are patient enough to watch how 5 idiots
This minor illusion has been sponsored by Audible.
Renfrey, as you are looking and reading through books in regards to matchup, and you are reading through all these different tomes, a lot of it does resonate with you in a lot of your magic. It does. There are things in regards to creatures who have studied simply the lower magics. Anything between cantrip to 4th level. There are talks of greater archmages who have studied the entirety of it. Everything. There is even talks of wizards who have entire spell books that are over 3,000 pages long. A tome of extreme knowledge that these people lug around everywhere, dedicating their life to the craft. There's then other books that you read here, and words just get obscured. You read them, and you read them again, and a third time, and they are written in a script that you know. They are written in a sort of Thoras primordial script. Thoras is the script used for common. Looks a bit like Korean. And Draconic looks a bit more like Japanese in terms of how it is. Yeah, like Skyrim's dragons. A lot more sharper lines.
flawed.
Yeah, but sharp in that regard. As you are looking through it, the world seems to just stop. Quietens down, your vision darkens like tunnel vision on the words. You hear a voice. Just in the back of your mind, almost inaudible at first, but it seems to pick up. We can help. I can help. The words not need be obscured to one of our order. Can help. If you wish, that is.
Who are you? I mean, I'm skeptical because I've heard about the devil and their debts and deals.
I am not infernal by any means.
It's like an inferno.
I hope you do understand why I'm skeptical and cautious still.
I assure you that the powers I offer to read and see will be beneficial to you. I seek not to
Is the
push things further. More just to aid where possible.
Is the voice speaking in common or what kind of a language?
Common, but it sounds like singing. Like everything it says seems to linger on areas of emphasis in weird places, as if trying to catch its breath with an odd cadence.
Scottish
Is it
singing?
familiar?
It does not seem familiar, no.
How would you be able to help me find the truth about my magic then?
I can bestow onto you power that only one can get from a patron of greater power. To help you
Patron.
read the older tome. Things written in eldritch languages.
So, from this, can Renfrey realize that she's speaking to a warlock kind of patron? Because Eldritch and patron sounds familiar to her.
If that's a link you want to make, then that's a link that you can make.
I mean, patrons are usually for warlocks out of character.
Your party has a patron
So-
right now. It's an entire party patron. The Cult of the Comet is your patron.
What?
Patron has other meanings, not just in Eldritch.
But Eldritch. Mhm.
Eldritch just means weird. Fun fact.
Okay. I always thought that Eldritch meant like dark or something out of character, like dark knowledge, Eldritch knowledge.
Its literal dictionary definition is weird, which is hilarious. Like literally just
Okay.
weird. And it's a Scottish word as well. We have some of the
Eldritch
fun
horror.
words.
Weird horror.
But Eldritch
Esoteric.
sounds cool.
And what would you expect of me if I accept your boon?
I did not really think this far ahead. How about we decide when necessary?
Well, as long, I mean, do you expect me to do evil acts? Kill people, assassinate them, be a bad person?
From what I've witnessed, you don't have that power. No offense. It's GLaDOS now, it's
None
GLaDOS.
taken. I'd,
No
I'd prefer to not have the power to do bad things. To be honest.
All power has the power to do bad things when used in the right ways.
I know, but it's my decision to try not to. If you can accept that, then I would like some help.
Sure. You will take my power, but the duration will be of your life. Meaning you cannot rid yourself of this power through time. And
If I can use it for good, then I don't think I would want to.
if you die, then
You mean when everyone dies at one point, unless they're immortal? It just
if
depends
you
on when.
die under oath to me, then your soul will forever be in limbo. If you die outside of that, you will go to where your soul would naturally be. And in the event that I die, you will have all my power as it is, but you will need to find a new patron. Are these terms acceptable?
Yeah, I guess they are.
As the power comes through, you feel this wash of old and arcane. You realize that the words you've been trying to read, you can now just read, as you are imparted with the knowledge of the celestial language. You feel the powers of this creature as you kind of close your eyes. You see burnt, like that starry after image that comes and you stare at a light for just a bit too long, of a horse-shaped creature. Not so much a unicorn, however, more Wan inspired. A lot more flowy and wavy pieces to it. Your celestial knowledge comes through. You know that this is a Kirin, Ki-Rin. You know that you've signed yourself into a contract with this creature. And as you now read about powers, you see that some people are born with powers. Though in other worlds, they are born with this as a mark. You have not been born with said mark. You've been born just with some really shit magic. It turns out, potentially, perhaps, there is always the possibility that somewhere back in your family's tree line, someone may have made a deal similar to one that you've made, but with a less than reputable source. And the quickest way to potentially check this would be looking for tieflings in your family's bloodline. If both of these happen to be true, then someone made a deal with the devil, and just like you, was a warlock, but for the opposite team. And just like that, 3 hours has passed at the 1 hour and 30-minute mark. Let's use all start meeting up again at the center. Haku, Molgax. In terms of Vecna, again, a lot leading to Eorth. You read about from Eorth to the wizard known as Mordenkainen and the witch known as Tasha.
The bastard and the cauldronling.
You also read about how Tasha was last seen in the Feywild. And from your own little readings, you start reading through and going through it. It takes you back to some other books. You read that Mordenkainen was last seen in Avernus about 10 years ago at the fall of Zariel. All three of these people from the same place that you have never heard of. And she's all come together once more in this grand great hall. Get away, guys.
Anyone discover anything interesting?
I managed to find similar icons to the eye and hand symbols, but not exact. But there's the connection of the Whispered One title to someone known as Vecna. And me and Haku managed to go do a deep dive into some other literature. Haku, if you'll take over.
Yeah, apparently Vecna comes up in two different planes, I think, or places at least. Eort and Alexandria. There's a nice children's book about it. All around, we're dealing with someone very powerful. This Vecna dude. And I guess this lesbian cult is trying to revive him, bring him here, summon him. That seems to be the gist of it.
Here's a rather fun bit of tidbit for you, by the way. Sorry. Really needed a drink. Haku. In your readings about Mordenkainen and the Hells, you find a book written by 3 people. Said to be the people who went down into Avernus to sort shit out. They spoke of a Dragonborn who was a paladin of Tiamat, who had the hand of Vecna, Vecna's left hand. You remember when you saw the figure you now know as Vecna. He had 2 hands. But one of your books in regards to Alexandria stated that said Dragonborn took that hand and replaced it with his own. So, any leads towards Vecna from the Hells at this point seems almost non-existent. I completely forgot to throw that little bit in there earlier.
The trail got cold.
Real quick, out of character, we should totally check out with those guys who went to Avernus. Seems like a definitely good follow-up.
I don't know. They seem like tools.
Something about there was this weird section about a human and tiefling. It was really weird.
I think that's another multiverse. I think it was in a fiction section.
I was in the Bard script section.
Oh wait, wrong book. I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm gonna share everything that I found out to the party.
Same here.
Yeah, Blair would also lord dump all that stuff about the,
Yeah.
Or keep.
the
Say R like you hold the deed to it.
I mean, in another lifetime. In another life, he did.
in another lifetime, Lord Nether Blair.
I would rather die.
It's so interesting.
By the way, I
Has
forgot to ask. Would I have been able to have enough time to look at anything for Harper's as well? If I could find anything, or was it I used all my 3 more hours?
There was nothing in regards to the Harpers. There was a lot in regards to Order of the Gauntlet, the Emerald Enclave, Zentharum, but all you ever read was when it came to these and another unknown faction. You can hazard a guess that may have been the Harpers based on the information you hold on your book and the information that's given there in regards to these deeds, but it never outright says their name or shows their logo. One of the downsides of being a secret society, unlike, say, the Freemasons.
Although, let's be honest, the Freemasons are not as secretive today as they were in history.
But yeah, it is everybody's collective information here in the House of Knowledge, Neverwinter's big library. Right.
yes,
PDF
we stop
on
the cult of Vecna for now.
the keep.
No longer the
But
cult
this-
of lesbians, apparently. Okay, we take it seriously now.
Well,
No,
I don't know. Maybe.
we should. Vecna doesn't sound like something fun to
I
deal
mean,
with.
Vecna sounds like a female name, right?
There might be a lesbian. We don't
I mean,
know.
there have been male names that end with an A, you know.
I would
Like
just.
Luca,
That's
for
the odds
example.
are. The odds are.
Look, the
This
sexuality
Vecna
doesn't matter
is.
when it comes to the.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Look, I don't care if
love
you're
where
gay,
our
straight,
lives
or
are.
whatever.
I
If
think we
you're
stopped them.
committing genocide,
We took care of the cult here in Neverwinter.
Guys, stop. I don't need another reason to kill Vecna.
He's
oh god.
What about the blight? I think the blight is much more of an
Yeah,
immediate problem, right?
yeah, we need to stop
Potentially.
it spreading further.
Wait, who? Me and Haku looked into the keep, right?
No,
No, that was someone else.
you and Haku looked into the
did
gods
Vecna
and the
and-
boons.
Yeah.
Blair looked into the keep. Renfrey looked into magic. Bry looked into druid shit. I actually just wrote
that's
druid
right.
shit. Labaun looked into the blight.
We kind of promised Labaun to help him with the blight as well.
Right.
So, Labaun, what do you think? How do we stop it?
well, there's no accounts on the blight in these records anyway. It seems that nothing blight related has ever infected cross-plane before. There's only one exception. Disease brought from the abyss. It infects all.
Huh.
I'm not sure.
So if simple simple thing would be to go to the source of the blight disease and just cure it. But how do we do that?
Or burn it.
There is one lead.
Didn't
The
There
Eladrin.
is.
The
Aren't those? He's like stabbing his hippie elves.
it was the man I was sent here to follow. An Eladrin. He was
Which man?
he was tracked to a church outside Oakhurst.
Hello, hi, and welcome to the advert. So this is probably going to be a good time to go ahead, pause, maybe take a break. However, we do have a few little things that we should discuss. So, firstly, we are still available on Patreon, and we are still available on Coffee. Links are in the description. There is now some stuff up there that you can buy and also get for free. Just a kind of way to support and all the rest of it. And I will be adding more stuff as updates come to the map making software, so do keep a little lookout for that. Now, once again, we are still partnered with Adventure On. Their link is in the description if you want to play D&D with absolutely no strings attached. Be that with some one-shots, some fun little games, or even some smaller campaigns. By all means, just join below. A link in the description. You may see games run by myself. So, the schedule. We've had to write this down. So, firstly, here's the times. 8 PM Central European, 7 PM GMT, 2 PM Eastern Standard, 1 PM Central Standard, and 11 AM Pacific Standard. For all the games you're about to hear, that is the days that they will go live on YouTube where you can watch the videos. Now on Monday, it's Icewind Dale Reign with the Frost Maiden with some familiar faces. On Tuesdays, we have Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. On Thursdays, we have a level 1 through 20 Vecna Eve of Ruin with some other little homebrew and some official modules in there as well. So keep a little eye out on that one. And on every second Saturday, we have Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, where I am the player and not the DM. That one is going swimmingly. And now, I'm going to pass it over to past me with the longer hair to tell you about Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now, for our live games, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now, if you are in the US, that is on a Friday night, and if you're basically anywhere else in the world, it's a Saturday morning. So, if you are in the US, it is 5 PM Pacific, 7 PM Central, 8 PM Eastern. If you're anywhere else in the world, such as myself, that's 1 AM UK GMT, 2 AM Central European Standard Time, and 9 AM Hong Kong time, because Ronan is on that time, so we'll include it for anyone in that time zone. So yeah, that about is everything. Let's get back to it.
I'd say if we have no other leads, it's as good as one as any.
Yeah. Or can we just ignore the blight? I mean, it's not affecting us really.
Wait, have
Okay,
we
but
come
it's going
across
to
the
eventually-
Labyrinth itself in Oakhurst?
I've met people who deny that the blight is happening. The blight
Haku?
deniers.
I'm gonna put a hand
Speak
on
for
Haku.
yourself.
I'm not
For
one of them.
yourself.
I'm just saying.
No. Speak of yourself. They're not for yourself. Of yourself.
I'm not saying I deny it, but I've seen it firsthand, guys.
Don't believe everything you read on 4 kobolds.
Okay.
Don't believe all that
Wait,
shit on
guys.
the message boards.
I believe that the blight is greatly over-exaggerated here. I'll drink a vial right now.
He dies.
I won't, but I could.
Just drink some bleach.
I mean, what-
Don't worry, guys. It'll be fine.
I could kiss
Will
you.
you?
I mean, I wouldn't enjoy it much.
But I
Wait.
could.
Guys, he said Oakhurst. We were
Yeah,
there.
yes.
We were in Oak. Did
Yeah.
you guys remember seeing any Eladrin elves?
Pardon me, fuck's sake.
Did we?
Sorry.
No, I part.
I mean,
You don't remember.
Who's that guy that moved into the keep from Oakhurst?
Jameson.
Jameson. Maybe he would know.
Ask him. Maybe he would know. Yeah.
Labaun did say a church.
Yes.
Wait.
Was that a church?
Did it mention a description of the church?
That we went to. You guys stayed. stopped at before you got to Oakhurst in first session?
Yes, that place. Wait, Labaun, did it describe what the church looked like?
It was a church of
Just a moment.
Mileki.
It was in a ruined church in a.
You cut out a ruined church in what?
The world may never know.
It was in a ruined church over by the forest. Meliki.
That
Oh
might be.
God, yeah, we've been there.
We
Isn't
might have
that
to double
the
back.
church
We
with
missed
the
something.
dragon?
What?
Isn't it the no? Because there was a dragon in a church somewhere.
What?
No.
Don't we know?
That's the
In the
town
graveyard.
near Never. I've only met one dragon.
Yeah,
Yes, that
the
would be me.
green dragon dudes.
Oh, and that guy, I guess.
That's nowhere near Oakhurst. That's here outside Neverwinter.
Oh,
Also, it
I
wasn't
don't know.
a
I'm
church.
kind of lost.
Um,
We've been so many places so quickly. It's hard to keep track of everywhere.
We might have missed something.
It's your
in the
first
ruined church.
session.
so this here is where that dragon was, and
Dragon.
this here. God damn it! Let me drop your hand. This here is where he's on about. So.
I miss
Dwagon.
Bahamut Tales.
You want to know something fucking weird? Oakhurst
Sure.
is an actual
Those-
town to the southwest of me.
Nice. You wanna wait? Why do you want to hear something about? Why do you want to hear something that's fucking eldritch?
Talking about Eldritch, I had
Okay.
a talk with something Eldritch.
Eldritch blast him.
So yeah, LeBron. We did come across this ruined church in the forest. It had an idol of Mileleki.
But like,
Doing great with your
Malarkey?
fucking English there.
Malarkey?
Meleki.
Mileleki.
me like it.
Dodomeki.
Oh fuck you.
We like you, bro.
Mamamaki.
Me love you long time.
You
So
have
this
no-
Eladrin is in that church?
Yeah. We tracked him to it. If you found it, lead me to it.
Right there.
I mean, it
think
is
we
it
need to
is
go there.
also very close to the light source, so yeah, might be
Yeah.
a good idea.
Look, worst
I think-
is we turn up nothing and we have
But
to
you
go
also
somewhere
need
else.
to buy before we go. We also need to buy safe clothes, I guess, just so we don't come into contact with it. With the blight, I mean.
I mean,
Protective equipment.
I mean, these winter clothes were pretty covering.
And I
How
can
do we
also,
get?
I can also use
Sorry.
prestidigitation to clean us regularly, I guess. As
Yeah,
long
that's
as
Here's my
every-
Here's my proposal. We take the griffin, fly to our keep, then make our way back
Oh, we
towards
could say
the.
hi to
maybe
Church.
also ask Jameson about the Eladrin elf
Yeah.
if he remembers or how what they look like or something.
Oh, I
So
liked Jameson.
a
He was
general appearance.
I mean, I don't want to go through the green dragon and
Green
get
dragon,
lost
what
in
we
the
talking
woods.
about?
nice. I'm gonna be
Green
honest with you
dragon?
lot. I don't think I could bluff that green dragon again.
Yeah, we met a green dragon somewhere here.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Sorry.
Why Thunder Tree?
Remember that one. Sorry. I thought it was in. I forgot that you first session. I thought that we were talking about a different dragon.
What other dragon? There's just
Not
Molgax.
you.
There's
Not
only one
you.
dragon.
Not Molgax. No,
We
he's not a
met-
Ah, two
dragon.
dragons.
No, there's only one.
Two.
But it's all.
There's 3 dragons. There's the
Oh,
green
right.
dragon in Thunder Tree. There's Molgax, and then there's the Nutsam dragon across your face.
Wait, why do you only have one nut, bro?
I said nuts, plural.
It should be 2 of them. Otherwise, it only
Well,
adds
like,
time, dude.
it could also be fun if we cut across the Neverwinter wood.
But
Or
that's
should we-
dangerous.
That's dangerous.
And slower. Why would we do that?
Could
Didn't
be
you say
fun.
we would take a
We're
griffin?
not here for a fun trip. We have things to do.
Yeah, we're trying to help people.
Do you
Okay.
think this is all a joke? Or some fun little adventure?
Yeah, do you think this is some sort of game?
I do.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, who knows what else we find out? We're adventurers.
Well, it's rather rotund, isn't he? That's one of the things wrong with him.
Yeah. I don't think has much longer to live. But that's besides the point. We don't talk about it, okay?
I give him 10 years.
Because-
We don't talk about it anymore.
He's
One
sensitive.
thing is, it's gonna be cheaper as well.
If we just
Rather
walk
than
through the woods.
Are you
Yeah,
in need
cut
of
across.
money? Well, Blair
Yeah.
is, but like the rest of us, we have a little bit. Did we sell an expensive dagger? Did you guys not
We did,
keep
but-
that money? Do we know how much a
Not
griffin
enough.
is?
We can just camp.
I don't know. Let's ask.
Yeah, let's figure that out. Maybe it's very affordable, you know. Public
I'm so
griffin
lost.
griffin use might be.
You know, I have 12 kids and a wife.
I'm surprised.
Take care
Yeah,
of.
he needs to save up his money, yes.
Oh. I
Just
thought
saying,
you were
it's cheaper if we just walk across, cut across the woods. But yeah, let's.
Money is no
go check-
object at the moment.
Well, Blair, kinda.
There's kind of in the hole.
But that's Blair's problem, not ours.
True.
Listen, I'm not in the hole. They come to collect. I'll kill them. Listen, I already paid.
No, that's murder!
I already paid half of it. Listen, they tried to scam me. You know, I told them straight.
No, they did exactly what they said they would.
They came up to
Oh.
me and I told them straight, I'm not paying these restaurants.
They tried to extort
God, you're all
money and they ended
terrible
up agreeing
people.
with me in the end. And
Except you, Labaun.
Okay, let's go ask how much the Griffin ride is.
Yeah.
No,
We'll
you're
also
beginning
be
to sound
fun,
like
right?
no, you're beginning to sound like fucking GLaDOS.
Exactly what I was about to say, that you sound like a GLaDOS now.
Let's go. Have a look at how much a griffin is. As we have been experimenting here at Aperture Labs.
Thank you for choosing Aperture Science. The deadly neurotoxin.
Then, I had to find out how long it would take. By the way, just to point that out there. Had to get open another map of Neverwinter, just that way I could do the math.
Sorry.
As you need to find out how much are like 100 miles per griffin. Like how much can you do 100 miles as a griffin? Let's see. 20, 30, 50, 70, 80,
Griffin.
91, 92, 94, 96, 97, 99, 100. Cool. Right, so a griffin. I'm going to now have to edit this on the map. Control C, V.
Corpus vitae? Or whatever that's the word
I
is.
don't.
for
I don't
sea.
like the fast traveling.
By griffin, it is 1 day per 100 miles. So let's see.
Maybe we should save up for
2 days.
horses or something, or some quicker way of
How
traveling.
much is a griffin again?
We are yet to discuss that point, sir.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were.
How many Griffins for Haku?
4. One for each corner.
They've actually got this new one in. It's genetically modified.
One for each limb.
Oh.
So yeah, by Griffin, 1 day. As you
2 days for
approach-
us.
Yep, sorry, I was reading the number as it for yourselves as you get to it. So, as the man looks at you, he's getting a little Griffin Raider a bit. So you speak on the price to hire a Griffin. See, as he looks at you, he says, per week, you need 1 Griffin for 1 week. Tis
No, just 2 days. We just need to go to the
hold on.
keep by Long Saddle.
He says you need a Griffin for a week. Tis 500 gold a week. It is
Yeah, no.
18 gold. Sorry, not a week, a month. Sorry, if you need a Griffin for a month, it's 500 gold. Per day, it is 19 gold. And the
19.
more days that you take, the cheaper it gets.
Are they able to return on their home on their own? Like if we just set them free, they come back here, like, or do we need to deliver them back?
Oh, these are homing griffins.
Okay, good to know. So we don't have to return them. Yeah.
I vote for going, like, walking across the woods, guys.
Me too. I'm with Renfrey.
Hands up for walking.
I mean, I could afford like a couple days of Griffin travel. I have the money.
To be fair, the forest is pretty nice. I'm getting kind of
Yeah.
tired of all these cities, these people, and I just
hate
want to hug a
cities.
tree, you know.
Okay.
I
it's a-
hate hippies.
It's a
Yes,
bonding
forest it
experience
is.
as well for the team.
Yes. Team bonding.
Imagine if Molgax just says, "All right, I guess it's time for team bonding." Gets on a Griffin and goes ahead.
That seems like a Molgax thing to do.
No, unfortunately not yet.
Let's get some supplies. Get ready for the long trek. It's gonna take how many
And-
days for us to trek across?
And the void
walk
thunder tree.
across, avoiding Thunder Tree. Let me just get that for you right now.
I miss having wings.
Do we avoid the dragon?
Yeah, avoid the dragon.
Wagon.
To
Just,
walk across. To walk across where you are, avoiding Thunder Tree. And let's go see where I've cycled. It is a between 3 and 6 day journey.
That's not that bad.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
proposition, guys. Maybe we take out the dragon.
No,
No, I don't think that's needed.
you can go
Dragon-
get yourself killed.
Number one,
Absolutely not.
dragons have hordes. Would be a good payday for us.
Counterpoint: we'll die.
We're prepared.
We have
Maybe we
better
can-
things to do than take out dragons that aren't bothering us currently.
I only
Okay.
barely saved your asses last time. I'm not going to be able to do it again.
Okay, I hear you guys. I hear you.
Maybe we wait, and if we hear any rumors of the Do That Green Dragon pestering people or anything, then we go deal with it.
Okay.
'Cause for now, we
contact.
didn't even know it was there. So obviously, it's not bothering people.
Okay. So the party say no to the dragon. Okay, noted.
Molgax just has a look of utter disbelief. I know I have hubris, but this?
He's my long lost cousin. 3 times separated.
No, if I
on my
didn't know any
father's
better, I
side.
figured you were, I don't know, an accidental child I had.
Just a wand dragon. They look different.
Yeah, they're long
Okay.
without wings.
Actually, they are, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's start preparing for this week. long journey, I guess, through the forest.
Again,
Do we
I'm
need
just
any kind of
saying, I can
supplies?
afford griffins for all of us.
Oh,
All
you're
the
offering to
rations.
pay?
Oh, you're
I
offering
mean,
to
if he's
pay,
offering to
my
pay,
friend.
I mean, it's rude to say no to that. I mean,
Yeah.
that changes things.
I mean, presumably most of us could share a griffin. I don't know. Haku might need his own.
I mean, how many? We can ask, and I.
Come on, we already decided to walk.
You know what? Fair point. I
Molgax is
apologize.
paying.
No, it's okay. We can walk. You're right, Renfrey.
Bit ungrateful there, Renfrey.
If you're gonna pay for it, how about can I loan 1,000
No,
gold
it's
from you?
okay. We already have most of the equipment we need to walk. It's a good way to save money. You see, Renfrey's a
Okay.
genius.
All right.
One of these days, Molgax. One of these days.
Why? I'm just complimenting your intellect.
Our party loot has how much money do we have?
A lot.
200 PP.
309 PP in party loot.
And I've
I
been meaning
want
to
that.
buy a plate armor.
I mean, we
Can I
can do
borrow
the
from the party?
shopping. We can do the shopping after the session over chat, so we
Yeah.
don't make this another 4-hour shopping
So-
I
session.
mean,
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just.
but
we did say
we've
no
agreed to go to
shopping
the
session
forest.
today.
We
I mean,
visit the shop. We come back to that
No,
after
no,
the session
I'm-
over text chat, and then now
I'm
we have
asking
shopped
the
it
party if I
and
can
leave.
borrow money from the party
No.
loot.
I mean, is it for something very necessary?
Yeah, an armor for myself.
Don't you already have armor?
A better armor.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's that necessary. Yeah, we're not that big on money. We have a lot of, Blair's a big dead. I say we save it for now. Till
let's just,
we really need
we've
it.
agreed to travel.
Yeah,
All right, fine.
maybe you can get something at the keep.
What was the necessary items that you would require before leaving that we can quickly run through? I'm assuming Haku needs rations.
Yes, more rations.
Yeah, we're running low on rations.
No, there's no we about this. We know you are running low on rations.
Well, you know.
If we're doing stuff really quickly, our healing potions on the table.
You can easily
Just
get a
basic
hold
ones.
of those, yeah. Let's see, Haku,
Yeah,
you need
that's
how many
it.
rations do you need or want? I suppose is actually the better terminology now.
A billion? I don't know.
I don't think you could carry that much, honey, but try again.
I don't know, maybe get a bag of holding first.
We already have
We already have
Have
one.
one.
Oh wait, yeah.
Those have a weight
Well,
limit.
speaking of,
That's Greg.
Oh yeah, great.
the bag of holding, I'm assuming is returned to me.
Yep.
Who's holding the? Okay.
Bree's holding it. Yeah, sure. She will give it back only after you asked.
Okay, for rations, there's 7 of us.
6?
So
7.
Fat
6
rat.
and
Fat
Haku.
rat.
Also counts as 2 people.
No,
Hey,
even though
I
he
cook
eats for 4.
I cook for all of us every day. I make our breakfast, our lunch, our dinner. Do I get
I
takes?
mean-
No.
I
We
mean,
can
you
also-
sure you want to do that? We do have a cook trained by Orcish Ramsey in the house, you know?
That's Haku.
We can also hunt for food or like herbs, spices, rabbits,
True.
maybe.
Yeah, I could go for a sheep right now. Oh wait,
Let's
I'm
go
not
for
driving.
30 rations.
Fuck.
30 rations additional.
You're buying an additional 30 rations.
For
Yeah.
yourself. Okay.
Okay.
No. For the party. This is for the party.
Okay, and how much for yourself?
10.
50.
Alright, so Haku,
I mean,
knock
Blair
off.
gave me 25.
Haku, knock off 15 gold and up the rations to 52.
Holy balls.
This is to sell rations.
Okay, I just want 5 healing potions. That's it.
We'll get there in a
15
moment.
gold. I'm taking this from the party loot, alright?
No.
I have my own money. Don't worry.
This
I mean,
is the
depends on how many you eat of them.
You know it's the majority of them, Bry. Don't lie.
It's a party loot. It's a
Yeah,
party
sure.
ration.
Yeah, sure. That's what they
Stop
all
making
say.
fun of me. I'm a growing boy.
Molgax, 4 healing potions, 200 gold.
5.
You're
250.
250.
growing in circumference, not in length,
Uh,
okay?
Let me just wait. I don't think I actually have that much, so never mind. Just like 3 normal healing potions.
This is normal healing potions.
Yeah, that's why I'm just knocking it down to 3.
Oh, okay, 150.
150. I think I
You
have.
have
that
30
much?
platinum pieces. You definitely have it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm not used to actually having platinum.
I'm not used to big numbers, DM. It's okay.
No, it's
He's
always
not
in
used to
gold,
big-
never platinum.
He's
But
not used. He's
how
not
much
used to
platinum
big
do I need to
things.
knock off? I'm sorry.
15.
15.
Thank you.
15 for 3, 5 apiece.
All right. Thank you.
Camping materials. We have tents.
I think we have
I have
everything to
4
travel.
healing potions to split between us as necessary.
Anybody
yes.
requiring anything else before we go anywhere?
Component
No.
Of
to
ropes.
scribe spell scrolls?
I have rope.
Oh no.
Wait, no, I don't.
Mm,
Oh well, I don't need it.
the rules to
No,
create
I have
spell
rope.
scrolls. Yeah, for your spell scrolls, you can
Paper
use
or parchment?
which I think you already have, do you not?
Nope.
Okay, then, backpack.
Wizards would get that probably.
It's a scholar's backpack, I believe. We'll get it as well.
Paper, 1
haven't
sheet,
done
2 cells. So give yourself 5 sheets of paper for a gold,
Okay.
and then give yourself ink for another gold. I'm not seeing it come up, but ink is a thing. Ink pen, there we go. Ink pen for, sorry, 2 copper.
2 copper.
And then I think it just requires the components for the spells.
So 2 copper, ink pen, and paper, 1 gold.
Yeah, and what's the spells? Or
Or
I wonder if we'll run into a Van Thamper that talks like this.
100 copper is 1 silver.
yes,
No, 10.
10, sorry.
Up. Yeah, it's.
So
And none of your
Space.
none of your spells require costly material components, so it's just going to be 25 gold pieces to create each spell. Each spell.
Roll.
So I can craft 5 spell scrolls.
Yep.
Also, while we're in town, can we check for if there's any maps of Neverwinter with a detailed map?
Yalming.jpg.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
JPEG, is that like
Don't
I mean,
Japanese?
you dare.
Who's Jay and why are they getting...
our trusty ranger is now working for Lord Neverember. Do any of us, are any of us even experienced in traversing woods, forests? Alright.
I mean,
no
Bry is
details.
Gone through them before.
somewhat,
Alright.
yeah. I mean, she will say she is. Let's put it that way.
Alright.
We could buy a compass. And we go towards where the keep is.
True. We do need a compass. Or we can just follow the stars.
Let's just.
I don't know, navigate by stars.
Yeah.
You also know from your experience getting here that there is technically a river that goes from one end of Neverwinter Wood to the other, and if you make a wrong turn, you're just going to end up by Gauntlegrim and Mount Hartendow, or potentially loop back on yourselves.
That would never happen. Alright. I think we're ready, guys.
I'm ready.
Let's get
Good.
the compass.
Nah,
You-
what would you need that for?
Buy a portable compass. Does not give me a price for it, so let's just say 1 gold and someone can put a compass on the sheet.
It'd be 1 copper. Come on.
It says,
No. A telescope is like 10. Right? Seems reasonable.
I need to refresh. Because the search thingy froze my
I mean,
Monday.
I'll drop the gold if you pop out the sheet.
a compass. Oh, never. I've actually Googled it. And since I'm being so generous and you're complaining, what we'll do instead is we'll change that. Because a compass is actually 100 gold pieces.
oh damn.
We can all contribute.
Party loot.
You know what?
Party loot, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's just pull from party loot, and the compass
Does
is the
it-
last thing we absolutely need, right?
Yes.
Just look at the
Maybe.
sky.
Would using a compass give us bonuses when rolling for survival?
I don't know. What is
Compass
rolling
will
for
let-
survival?
Compass will always let you know what way north is.
That sounds
Yeah.
useful, yes.
And we know the general direction of the keep, so that'll help us stay on course, roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will keep us going in roughly
What's-
the right direction.
Mhm.
We need to head northeast. Okay.
Dips on the compass,
Right.
by the way.
We lost,
It's 100 gold.
Tippler.
No, it's just like someone left and it's a tabloid didn't send a basket, yeah. Bish bash douche da. Problem solved.
I'll take it from the party loot.
Yeah, because it's a
100 gold.
party inclusive thing.
And just throw the compass on.
Labaun
Greg.
calls dibs, so I'll put it on the bond sheet.
Okay.
Yeah. As
I mean, LeBron. No offense, you're from the Fae, right? Do you guys even have a North? Do you know how to use the compass?
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
then, as you leave Neverwinter and make your way out past through the woods for a 2-day, anywhere between 2 and 8 days, depending upon how bad yous are, because God knows, it'd be horrible. But as yous are heading on that way, I'm gonna ask Labaun, are you taking point?
I feel like Bree would take points. Like, oh, the forest. That's where I know the right way.
Then Bree.
Whoever's
Oh, the bu-
proficient in forestry should probably take point.
But the bunny has a compass, and plus bunnies are from the forest, right?
I mean, 2 people could
Well,
leave.
you can help.
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, whoever it is, if it's Bree or Labaun,
We'll take turns. How about
could
that?
just roll with advantage.
That sounds smart.
Hey, it was the correct. It was
Yeah,
the
sure.
correct choice.
What's it? Survival?
Survival with advantage, yeah. The
I'm
bunny
gonna
would-
inspire. I'm gonna inspire the bunny or Bry
Do Bry.
Let me see.
I'll
so
give
it's-
guidance.
with
Okay.
something appropriate.
I'll give you moral support.
Oral support, of course you do.
Moral!
I'm still hearing oral here, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe I'm just a bit
Murder
needy.
you in your sleep.
You're gonna come to my house in my sleep and come into my room? Oh, you fucking saucy bitch.
Kill me.
Kill him.
Kill me.
Just bite my
So who's
bottom.
rolling?
Bree.
Survival.
Okay.
How many do you want?
So you've got Bardic Inspiration, which is a D6, and a Guidance on there. You wish to use them prior.
Here, let's say 29.
Let's go.
Yep. You follow the river out. So, you
Barum, barum.
you follow the river out into the beautiful forests of Neverwinter Wood. You start to just enjoy the scenery. It's been a while, you know? In the past, God was been now week. In the past week, you have managed to go through the sea, the frozen, and now to the woods.
Wasn't the
You
bud ride also a few days?
Few days,
It was like 3 days.
yeah, you spent a day in the frozen wastelands of Icewind Dale. Fuck's sake, Haku. You then spent half a day in Neverwinter City,
Fuck's sake.
3 days at sea, and now you're going to spend 2 days in Neverwinter Wood. You are a well-travelled druid for this week. As you have seen all manners, you look around, there's all the little birds twerping, chirping around, the bunnies going through the trees, however, don't look
Every
too good.
every time Bree sees a bunny, it's like she elbows Bun. Like, look at you!
God.
Every single time without failure.
Oh,
It's gonna...
racist.
Okay.
Be casually racist.
If you keep being
Commit
racist, I'll do
hate
it right
crime.
back to you. I promise you.
It's not racist. You're a bunny, aren't you?
No, I'm a Haringan. Those are rabbits.
Oh,
They're hares.
what's the difference?
They're
They look similar.
Oh dear God.
Are they as big as me? Can they stand up?
Can they
I don't know. Maybe they're just short.
You can see a few getting like on hind legs and like looking up and nibbling at things, but they aren't even the size of... They aren't even half the size of the smallest halfling that you've ever seen before.
I mean, I guess not. But I thought maybe you might have been just a really tall one, you know, really strong. I think they just look like you. And they're cute and fluffy. Just like you.
Hold on.
Look around.
Still pretty racist.
Many of the trees round here have been rot. They've been dead for many years, but you can tell that it is just the blight that has shocked through most of them. The strange thing is, whilst there are numerous dead trees, and there are numerous places where it looks like trees have just got up and left, there are also still living trees. Trees that seem to have... They seem to be doing better than previous. Like
So
new
we're
life.
doing good forestry work. Yeah, we're doing good forestry work by thinning out the trees to let old growth get
So
bigger.
the situation is not different from when we were last in the woods, maybe a little bit better? There's no change?
There's change, but it's more so... Some trees are still alive, some trees are very much dead, and some are missing. As to what makes these other trees that are alive strong, what makes them still alive, Yous don't know. It's weird that it's there, as it is.
Maybe it's just a natural thing. Maybe the blight deniers do have a point.
Oh my god, I'm cold.
Can I take a cutting of the healthy tree that's doing well, and when we take a rest, check it out with my herbalism kit to see what
Yep.
maybe take a cutting of a dead tree and of a healthy tree. The differences.
Yep. You
Cool.
grab 2 cuttings, put them in the book, and notate it upon either end, upon each end. Use make your way through here some more. Passing by areas over little bridges. It's a very nice, very good.
Very nice, very good.
You however see many animals that are, I want to say, native to this, native to the forest. You do see that quite an awful lot of them are starved. They refuse to go near any of the bushes or trees around, even the living ones. They seem to pass by through. You do see some deer looking better than others, but as to what's going on with them, who knows? As there are packs of wolves roaming around as they rush past yourselves. They don't even bother to give you a second look. They just go straight for the kill on the deer as you creep by watching, and they are more than content. As you get to about the halfway point, Bree, you rolled really good. Use
Yeah.
are forced, unless people say otherwise.
Sorry.
You are forced
What?
to rest unless people say otherwise.
Now let's rest.
I say rest.
I mean, it's gonna take us a week, so yeah, we'll be camping.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but anyways.
Team bonding.
Oh, that's only next level. Fuck. Can we get a level up?
We just got one.
We just got one.
Let me pull out the party and put them all in their respective places.
Like the
Pull out
grave.
the party.
As you all take your night to rest here. Here is.
Don't click it off.
Here is your.
There go the rations.
Here's your map. So, work out some rests whilst I work out the problem with my bladder being full.
Okay.
Mhm.
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
So,
So the
Renfrey,
last-
what you did was very insensitive.
What's up? Huh?
What did Renfrey do?
Oh, sorry. I need glasses in this human form. Sorry. Bree, what you did was very insensitive.
But what did I do?
Gestures at Labuaun.
And it's not meant to be mean. They look the same.
Okay, how would you feel if I said all elves look the same?
Well, I don't know. They do. They're very similar. They all have pointy ears. I don't know.
Okay,
I
but
just
maybe
think
don't compare people to animals.
Okay, but they're just both cute and fluffy. That's all. I don't mean to be mean.
Just
They're
so
just-
you know, if
they're
you
fluffy.
call an elf a rabbit ear or a knife ear, that's a slur.
Oh no! Why would I? No, I just say they have the similar. They have the
Just
pointy
letting
ears.
you know.
Okay.
Just letting you
Wait,
know.
Out of character. I'm just imagining Molgax saying, "Wait, that's a slur now."
That is in character. Fuck you.
No, that was out of character.
The worst part is I've had to write Bry casually racist, and then underneath it, fucking doubles down.
She is from
Not
a different
that-
time and
so-
a different place.
So not that casually
Oh,
racist.
you're
but
using it was
racist.
another time as an excuse.
Blair's already starting to stitch you up a little hood as he speaks.
What you showing there?
The eye holes.
Costume. A ghost costume. It's a ghost costume, guys. We're all going to hell.
Hey guys, chef scared of ghosts.
We're all terrible people.
You are. Me, I'm not. Kidding.
You laughed at the joke. You're going to hell with me.
I'm gay. I'm already going to hell.
Eh.
Anyway, guard rotation.
Am I
Make
gonna
some
get beaten
rabbits
up by a
do.
woman in the night again?
Hopefully. That sounds hot.
Am I gonna get beaten up by a woman in the night again?
Beaten up,
I hope
beaten
so.
off, what's the difference?
I don't know.
Okay, let me put it this way.
Okay,
Am I
so
gonna get
the last
beaten
time,
near death
the last
again?
time I took watch, some people lost some stuff, so
Yeah, you go to sleep.
I don't think I should be left alone now.
I'll help. Take the watch with you.
All right.
I'll
Me
take...
and
Between the two of us, we're surely to notice something going if someone is trying to steal something from the others.
Yeah, just don't.
Yeah.
I'll
Labaun
take.
would take a second watch.
I'll take third.
Oh well. Oh okay. I'll go last then, I guess.
As long as you don't let
I mean-
yourself beat up again.
Molgax can take watch with Labaun.
Yeah,
Sure.
you can do up. Actually,
Blair
yeah,
and Bree at the end.
Matthew, you said only 3 watches, right? Not 4.
I like 3, you can do 4 if you want. I won't stop you.
Yeah.
I can just take 3, so
Yeah, we can sleep for
pair up.
9 hours. So, second watch, Bree and Blair.
No, Bray is last watch. Like third.
Okay.
Labaun and Molgax second watch. Then last watch is Bree and Blair.
Okay. Oh, well.
Bree and Blair on last watch would be absolutely amazing if
Oh
Blair
no.
was here.
Yeah. Would be great time for some inter-party conflict, but no.
He's sick, can't help it.
Somebody.
The rat sick? Gotta
Yeah.
get him off the food.
So, watch 1 was whom?
Renfrey, Haku.
Renfrey plus Snaku. Watch 2 was
Molgax and
LeBron.
somebody else. Oh
Labaun?
yeah, Bunny.
LeBron James.
then watch 3 was Bree
Bree and Blair.
plus Blair.
If you put in enough party or character time, you can have Brie Blair. You gotta stretch it really hard.
I have written down our DCs. Dun dun dun. And sir, as everybody lays down their heads to rest and Snaku starts bubbling away and simmering the food that Fat Rat is currently lying in, Jesus Christ.
Rabbits, the rats too.
Well, people in Wa do have weird tastes. The fire burns and crackles as people sleep in their weird and wonderful ways. Blair lies in his tent going, God, it's not a fae, it's not a fae. Not a phase, Mom. Not a phase, Mom. And as Molgax snores away as, I'm a dragon, I'm a dragon, I'm a dragon.
Bahamut, Bahamut, Bahamut. I'm a dragon, I'm a dragon, I'm a dragon. Bahamut, Bahamut, Bahamut.
Bree. It's acceptable at the time. It's acceptable at the time.
3 gay men.
Haku and Renfrey, you are here on your... I would say on your own, but you are here together. Now, cooking away. And they were campmates. But yeah, let's...
So, first perception checks, right?
Are we cooked?
First perception check at advantage, whoever's doing it.
You do it. I'm gonna inspire Renfrey
Okay, and I'm gonna guide myself.
by beating on my drums, crying very loudly.
Before I forget, I'm gonna add the chainmail to party chain.
Yep.
So I won't have to carry it around all the time.
6
Plus 1d6.
And 1d4. Oh my god.
11. 11.
Sorry.
That's you.
I mean, it's probably she's probably gonna be a bit distracted because she's doing the herbalism kit stuff with the trees. I'm gonna roll.
Yeah,
I'm
for
sure.
that
pretty
as well.
distracted as well.
Yeah,
I'm
you got it,
making
Renfrey.
stew, salad, writing letter to my family.
You know what that is?
Yeah, I mean, of course. I eat
What they
everything.
put on burgers?
I don't care if it's a leaf or meat.
Who put this rabbit
uh,
food on my human food?
Oh, that reminds me of an inside joke.
Plus the
In German,
salad
they
is
call
for
it-
Labuaun, for the vegetarians, for the vegans.
Who said Labaun was vegetarian?
Oh yeah, true.
Oh
true.
god.
I mean, you might get offended with the rabbit stew, but so I'm just preparing.
Oh, no. You're
Just
racist
I'm
too.
preparing everything.
This man's just out here making assumptions for days.
While being racist.
I mean, I'm being
Dare you assume?
sensitive, though, right?
It's like you have a
You have
sensitive
to ask.
stomach.
I'm being sensitive, right?
I'm making rabbit stew, so I need to
Absolutely
prepare more food just in case people take offense.
Joke's on you, Blair's going to take a gate. But as you are cooking and preparing...
Fuck you.
Ah, yeah, your name. As you are cooking and preparing, and Renfrey are doing this, we'll start with Renfrey as you start comparing pieces of tree. I'll say you split both pieces in half, so that way you're not using full samples. You start placing them in and watching as they do stuff. The live tree and the dead tree both have similar reactions. The only difference being that the dead tree, the dead blighted tree, doesn't react as violently. You can gather that this is more than likely because there are other things in the living tree, such as insert list of things that you will find in a living tree that make it living, reacting with your kit as you are putting things through on it. And I realise you did not make that herbalism check, so let's go ahead and make that now.
did.
Oh, there it is there. It's because I've seen
20.
Haku has drum. As you are doing this, you notice at the very end, when all is said and done, and now the reactions have burst through, there is a thick purple goo left at the bottom of both. Watch as in the dead tree it remains, but in the tube that had the living tree stuff, you watch as it hardens and then can be scraped away into just a fine dust, as if dying itself. Give me an intelligence check.
Can I say I'm continuously inspiring her?
The worst that happens. You are
So a D6.
a d6. You are looking at it, and you can tell after watching the dead trees part. It does very slowly crystallize, and then it becomes a hard, like sap, an amber, or ember. I forget an ember, sap. Whatever the thing the mosquito in Jurassic Park was stuck
Amber.
in.
Amber. Amber. Amber.
But not that colour. With purple to black and black to purple. And it stays thickened, solidified. You can make the assumption. I'm going to say again. Assumption. That tree, that living tree, came after the blight. The blight came, killed, and then rejuvenated. That's what you can pull from that. From there. Potentiality. The question that then leads to is, as you look around this forest, into the trees, if that's what it's done to a tree, what's it going to do to her? You see Bree sleeping in a tree. After you stir the rabbit stew as it bubbles and plops away. I'm going to ask for a... I'll just use the DC that's already set. I'll ask for a wisdom check from you, sir. I can't find anything else that's even remotely better for it.
Cook's utensils.
If you've got cook's utensils, use them and use your wisdom modifier in place of, I think it's intelligence it'd make you use for that, would it not?
No, wisdom is normal.
Oh.
Yep.
I don't see the cook's utensils on your sheet.
Oh, shit. Oh, I do have it. Hold on.
Where are they?
Used to have it.
Bedroll, crowbar, healer's kit, hunt, manacles, mess kit, ram, rope, tinderbox, torch, water skin. Yeah, they are cook's utensils. They're in the bag of holding. I was staring at them the entire time.
Is it there?
Yep.
Oh, right.
And it is wisdom set. Cool. Tastes fine. Tastes good. Yeah, you've had better. It's not your best. You've had better. You are hyper fixated and focused on this. You hear the rustling in the trees. Once more, this sounds like a snare going off. That shh of something being grabbed. And as you do, you hear soft murmuring voices. The trees and the trees to the north.
You hear that, Ren?
Yeah, I hear that. What do you think it is?
Could be the goblin friends that I've met before.
Do you think so?
Let's check them out. Come on.
Wait.
What?
I can make us invisible if you want, just in case.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna use Twin Spell and make us both invisible.
Yep.
Gonna lean in on Fat Rat. Okay, Fat Rat. This time, please wake us up. Wake up, people. Make noise. If you're getting robbed again.
Don't do it. We'll turn you into
Is
stew.
Looks up at you. And
Good job. I love you, baby. You're so reliable.
the light of the fire hits Fat Rat in just the right way. You realise, oh, my burning love for this rat. Such a beautiful creature that I rescued.
Let's go, Ren.
Coming.
You
Stealth roll?
sure?
With advantage.
Maybe.
Great roll for me.
Nice, guys.
We're very stealthy.
Nice. Sit down.
Well, we're invisible.
Amazing.
At least we're invisible, yeah.
Can plan for everything, but when it comes to bad rolls, nah. As you are
Makes things better.
running through here, I don't have the thing anymore. This is gonna be fun. As you are tipping the toeing through here, looking around, you do see 3 women dressed in sort of trapping. You watch as they are getting something from a snare. And they seem to be quarrelling with each other at the same time. Look, you set the trap wrong again. We caught the rabbit. Why does it matter? Matters because it was supposed to catch a wolf. Rabbit's good enough, right? Rabbit is not good enough. You know it. There are 3 of us. How many people can survive off of 1 rabbit? Enough. Watches. The one that says enough has this glint in her eyes. These other 2 just kind of look at each other like, this bitch. These are creeping up and you hear, you're trying to be as stealthy as you can, but you hear the rustle of your selves on the leaves. As you watch as the women kind of get a bit lower and look round. Who's there? Who is it?
I'll elbow Renfrey.
Elbowing you.
Yeah, I whisper what?
Talk to them. Invite them to the stew.
What do
If
they
they're
look
hungry.
like? What do they look like?
They are 3 women. I'll say they're looking like they're in their 30s in this light. They are dressed
Human?
in mild hunting gear, like There's leather armor. There's crossbows. Human? Yes. There is also an elven-looking one, and the third one, the taller and more deeper-voiced one, it's hard to tell. Looks human. Hey, that could be a fucking Goliath. That could also be just a really thick elf. It's really hard to tell.
Should I talk to them? Really?
Yeah. Invite them.
That would mean I need to drop invisibility, though.
That's okay. What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, fine. I'll trust you
Let's
this
be
one.
friendly. Let's be friendly.
Alright. I drop invisibility
They-
on the both of us.
Plus, they could be lesbians.
God
Sorry
fucking
about
damn
that.
it.
Sorry about that. It's just that you're near our camp, and we heard you and just came to check things out, you know, in case there was danger. Hope you're not dangerous.
The taller one stands up, and they are looking directly at you this entire time as you... The taller one looks... Your camp's near a hut.
Sorry, we didn't know. We don't have a map of this forest to be able to avoid your hut.
Well then, yes, well then, it's... Why are you here? Says the shorter one.
We're just resting for the night while we're traveling through the forest.
Where to?
To home, I guess.
Long saddle.
Why are you headed to Longsaddle of all places? That's rather quite, You've taken a dangerous route. The druids here aren't exactly the happiest, and the creatures... Don't get me started on the creatures.
Oh. Only
Well-
overheard you. Sorry, Ren. Go ahead.
No, you go. I just wanted to say that we did avoid a dragon. So, just in case you didn't know about the dragon, there's a dragon. A green one.
Venomfang's been there for a while.
Oh, you knew about him. Oh, good, good.
Are you locals? Do you
could
live
say
here?
that. Yes, our hut is nearby. As the taller one stands to... You said something about inviting us to your camp?
Yeah, or making stew. There's plenty to go around. Are you three roommates? It's an innocent question.
And character innocent question over the table. We all know what that means.
Do they listen to the wench dwarfed in red?
See, look, we're sisters.
Ooh, kinky.
I'm Agatha, I'm Beatrice, and I'm Corey.
Wait, have you?
I'm Haku. Nice to meet you.
Is this what I think it is?
Out of character, 3 women, hut.
I didn't say they were hot. I said they were
Hot!
Nope.
Oh, hot.
Beauty, hot.
Roommates. Sisters.
What have you
Yes, but
found, rather? As they hold up the rather anemic-looking rabbit.
well, I'm making a rabbit stew and some salad, mushroom, and cabbage, lettuce,
Mm-hmm.
carrots,
Carrot.
corn,
Hmm.
some beans.
Would you care for some additional rabbits to make up for 3 hungry people?
Sure. Come on, join us by the campfire. It's warm.
Yeah.
You watch as they all come to following through with yourselves. As you sit down, they are now in full view of the fire. Let me grab. Please be the new commoners. They are. There you go.
Yay.
There are 3 people sat with you by the fire. Actually, quite the smallest one. You can tell, definitely youngest. The softer features, but definitely a few scars on her face. They look like they've been there for quite some time, but they're not deep cuts by any means. They are just, the result of being careless at a young age. Beatrice, a little older in that regard, you can tell. She's definitely the most experienced, the red curly hair. She's always looking round suspiciously. Corey, however, tall. Human, now that you can see. And she is very, I'm going to say, well built. Not like, not like stacking both trunks. But like, will happily pick you up and snap you like a fucking twig. Well built. They skin up the rabbit and throw it towards you.
All right. I'm gonna dress the rabbit.
Look.
So tell us about yourselves.
Yeah, what I was about to ask.
Ren.
Yeah, what I was about to ask. How long have you lived in the forest?
We've been here since we were born. Same cabin as our mother and father. Just keeping the forest, I don't want to say safe, because that would be a lie. Just keeping ourselves to ourselves and avoiding the druids. They seem to think that we shouldn't be here and should rather be in the city.
What's up with the druids here?
Very
Yeah, we've
protective
met a
of
weird
the land.
one.
Very protective of the land. You understand. It's their own place. Their own they see the forest as theirs and theirs alone, not to be shared. So
Didn't we meet a weird druid, Haku?
Did we?
It out of character, the one that had the blight. I mean, that was doing.
Oh yeah. In
the
character,
kill. Yeah.
are you talking to Bree about Bree?
No, someone weirder. Remember
All
the
right,
one
sir.
the one in the ruins that we met in the basement?
Yeah, Sir Bradford or something. I think he started the blight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to investigate and try to stop this blight.
Yeah.
As the blights made this place rather quite they're quite hard to traverse recently. Taken us about 2 days to get home. The woods seem thicker in many places.
Yeah, I've seen that. Like, there's dead trees. Yeah, I understand that. There's blighted trees, that too, but I've seen some new growths that are kind of weird.
The tall one, Corey, smiles. At night, those ones awaken.
Awaken. Can I roll an Arcana check if I can
Yep,
do awaken small or big caps?
yep. Or you can arcana that one.
I'm doing.
Like the
Nice.
spell Awaken.
Yeah, that's exactly what what my thought was. Oh, awaken. That is a bit more weird than I thought. Yes.
Hmm.
Odd.
But besides of the awakened trees, I've seen some other trees that are different from normal healthy trees. Are those the awakened ones? They're just sleeping during the day?
The awakened trees are normal looking by any other account. Then during the night they do awaken, come to, they reposition, shift. Barring that, there's nothing else that really happens to them. They have been violent. One of them gave me this, and she kind of moves her hair away a bit. You can see that there is a rather fresh wound on her cheek. Been real fun.
But I'm assuming that since the blight happened, there have been more and more awakened trees, if I'm guessing correctly. Because I don't usually hear like a whole forest being awakened.
Corey leans in, and she does. It seems to almost get darker. Forest here is cursed, clearly by the blight. There's no way for us to fix this. The Druids have tried. We like this place. Our mother liked this place. Our grandmother likes this place a lot. But it's becoming increasingly hard to stay here. In fact, it's not very safe to stay here. Your camping out is brave, to say the least. Why did you
Well,
not
we are
just
on
go
our
the long
way.
Why did you not just go the long way?
Well, we wanted to see what how the blight was affecting the forest on our way to Long Saddle, and then try to research how to cure the blight. And I showed them like my herbalist kit where I was comparing dead and apparently awakened tree, and I
Watches
was
the
doing some research.
shadows here seem to be creeping in and darkening some more. The sounds of bird life such seem to just dim out. Now that you're here, very much appreciate it if you'd leave. We'll help, one way or another. Or you could brave whatever is out there. As she moves it on, and she does make a perception check. Both of y'all.
Both of
Damn, son.
Damn, son!
Her shadow betrays her. The light seems to cast on out as she looks over. The person you see does not match with the shadow cast across that seems to extend all the way to the next set of shadows.
Okay.
To get you out of here. In the morning. For a small cost, small fee. Make it rather quick and easy. What do you say?
I think it's okay. We thank you for the offer, but I think we'll continue towards our destination. Although we welcome any advice you might have to keep us safe.
My advice is take the deal and get out in the morning rather than the 12 days it will take you to pass through here.
And what would that deal entail?
She looks at you. And she does. You watch as the form changes ever so slightly. The skin blackens a little. I would have but one small, tiny boon in exchange for this. She leans right in, places an arm around both of you as you are staring into the fire and she's staring off to the water. I'll have your last breath. Simple. Elegant. Sweet. And you will wake in the morning, bellies full, exactly where you need to be, as if by magic.
Well, I guess there's only one thing to say about that, and I yell out aloud so that I will wake up the other spell for Armor of Agathis on myself.
Ah.
Haku, Divine Sense.
Yeah.
These are neither celestial fiends nor undead.
Okay.
As you place on Armor of Agathis and shout it up, the woman looks at you. We don't wish to fight, dear. Trust me. And these are all awoken
And
to
I
see
don't wish to die.
three women. What you want in that regard is inconsequential of the universe. But were you to die, simply request your last breath. Labaun, you hear this. You hear this request as you awake. And you're like,
Right then.
and you're like, it's a fucking hag. That's a fae. You know exactly what's going on here. You don't know the stuff prior. But you know what that is right now.
Alright, none of you agree. The three of you, get the fuck out of here. We don't want no deals. Get out.
They look at you, come back. It's 12 days through this forest.
Stop with the offers.
As they stand up, taking their weapons with them, and they look. Is this everyone? Thought. Everyone's decision.
Can I inside them?
Yeah.
Am I awake at this point?
Everyone's awake. She shouted the stuff for Armor of Agathis.
I just got here.
Yeah, don't worry.
Thank you.
What are you trying to insight
I'll
exactly?
insight as well.
I want to see their vibe, like their overall vibe, their whatever I can get, like not like specifically what they're saying right now, more just like vibe check their how reliable they might be, how what's up.
Yeah.
And I also like, I don't know if this would be like perception or something, but can I eyeball them to see like if there's anything off about them, anything they're carrying, anything?
So you weren't here for the descriptor, to my knowledge. So these just look like 3 girls, slightly older and varying in height. The one that's been doing the talking being the tallest. They're wearing leather armor. They have hunting gear for the most part. They look very much the part by all other means.
I was mainly asking because even if they appear normal, Labuaun seems to be, I don't know, noticing something I'm not. So I figured.
Yeah, I mean, you can look. You can roll off to see anything in regards to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was also wondering because I have experience with the Feywild, like if that would like if it's like something.
I'm just gonna like.
Feel.
So that's probably a failure. Molgax just gonna like skulk around, like squinting at them and moving around to Labuaun.
Bree, so let me make it a little darker to emanate those shadows. Bree, give me history disadvantage. It's not meaning, not coming to anything to you. You're hearing this deal, you're like, fuck's going on, what's this? Labaun's like, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here. Renfrey's like, covered in ice right now. As the armor of Agathis sets in. As the women look, the tallest one stands up. We seek only to get you out of this forest as quickly as possible. We wish not to kill anyone. If you die, then so be it.
Thank you for the offer, but I think we'll manage on our own. No deal.
Is this the decorum of everyone else here? Or does anyone else wish to survive the next 12 nights here in this hell?
Hot Rod would like to accept. No, I'm kidding.
Can't speak with animals and picks them up. So you want it? Okay, little buddy.
Bree stretches, rubs her eyes. To me, it like looks to me. To me, it only looks like 2 days travel, so I think we'll be fine.
See. We'll be watching carefully as they start to back up and out and move away.
Halt!
You said
Halt,
leave.
ladies.
We're leaving.
Halt! I'll bring 3 balls of the stew. You forgot your stew.
Just stand there like.
Let's not say we're not hospitable, even if you did threaten us.
Yeah, I did promise a meal.
She looks at you once more. Again, I never threatened you. She takes it up and.
No.
Yep. I mean, we're cool. Everyone's cool.
I just wish for
Thank
your
you for the
last
advice.
breath in the event that you do perish. I mean you no harm. As they continues to like slowly take them. You can see it in their face. They're aware there's something missing in this soup and they can't place it. They're all like puzzled, and she's trying to explain this off. The other two are like looking at each other and like looking at it and like dipping into each other's and like trying it with like little bits of bread and shit. And there's just something missing.
Wasn't the best too, I'm sorry, but should help fill you.
It's missing
Yeah, he
salt. No, it just has too much of a cinnamon flavor.
Which is odd for soup.
Wait, maybe you're
not-
missing paprika. Paprika is always good.
I forgot to pack paprika.
That's a joke about cyanide.
That's almonds.
Is
Bitter
it?
almonds, yes.
Oh yeah,
Bitter almond.
yeah.
Almonds.
No, there's something that tastes like cinnamon, doesn't it?
Is they?
Anyways, I hope there's no hostilities here between us. Hope we can visit you someday.
Maybe we'll let you know if we've cured the blight. Then you'll be able to hunt more, not be hungry.
All I know is that the bunny doesn't like you, and I trust the bunny.
We all trust the bunny, apparently.
Yeah, of course.
They.
He is cute. Yeah, I agree.
I'm looking at the picture Kels posted. Labuan.
Just a shirtless Royden!
That implies
He's a
that normal
fighter.
rabbits wear shirts.
Just the swollest of all rabbits walks out. I don't think so. Just checking it here for something as well. As you are walking through,
Can you?
she does that and walks up to you. And I completely and totally understand. Haku, I require from you a little something.
As a treat.
Okay.
I require you
Get something.
to make me a... Well, I want to say wisdom saving throw. Let me check. I require you to make me a wisdom saving throw. She places her hand on you and says this, and you feel a cold shiver down your spine. You kind of shake it off as she walks on away.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Shadows in the area once more seem to and shrink back in.
The moment they disappear from our side, Renfrey just goes like relief sigh.
What was that about? I was
Oh,
asleep
shit.
most of this.
Ah,
There were those. They were roommates and
there were three of them,
investigated.
Someone that isn't Haku, please explain.
and they live in a hut.
They were hungry, and we gave them stew.
You know what? I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, sorry for waking you guys up, but just you know,
I'm
just
getting
in
too old
case,
for this shit.
just in case.
You
Just
get
5 months
hairier.
from retirement.
Bun, what were you talking about? Hags. You called them hags. That's rude.
I mean, I think that's what they were, because they definitely weren't what they seemed.
Yeah, they
I
were
saw one
weird.
of- I saw one of their shadows, and it did not match the appearance.
But that doesn't make them hags, does it?
Well, at least we got out of it alive. Hopefully. It stays that
Yeah.
way.
You didn't make new enemies. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Hey, we also got some new info. Venomfang is a dragon's name.
Oh. Yeah. Because there are druids in the area apparently,
Oh.
and they might be hostile to outsiders.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they're nicer to one of them. You know, maybe I can talk to them.
Yeah.
A little druid and druid action.
Labaun, are you okay?
Yeah.
Damn, Laban, your voice got really high all of a sudden.
And your chest hair, man. I didn't notice that before.
Kelsey there? You muted? Okay.
I'm here.
Hello? Hello.
We were asking Laban how he knew they were hags.
Wait, did my mic not?
No.
Nope.
We haven't
You were
heard
muted.
anything after like hags.
Jesus Christ, it keeps cutting out. Just a second.
And tell me, how do you grow that magnificent chest hair? What's the secret?
Ooh, like to know, what a boy.
Just a second. I'm trying to get in the character.
Wabbit.
Give me a sec, guys. Tech issues cause real problems.
For real, for real. Haku, they touched you. Are you feeling okay?
Am I feeling okay?
What did they
Feeling
do?
okay.
Yeah. I feel alright.
Did you feel
didn't
anything
do
weird when
anything.
they touched you?
Well, I had a chill run up my spine. She
That's
did.
a different thing.
They did try to do something to me.
They
I know that
also
much.
wanted like a pole to get out of this forest. They wanted our last breath. Something of the sort.
Alright. If any of you see him again, don't make deals with them and talk to me. Tell me they are here.
That's what I
We do
did.
not want
We
to
didn't
follow
take the
us.
deal and I shouted to wake you up. See, I'm a good girl.
I think Fat Rat wanted to take the deal, but yeah. I'm not in a deal making mood, yeah. Noted, LeBron. You won't take deals from roommates.
Oh my god.
The fact that this is now just going to be a thing.
I mean, what did you expect? Yeah.
Yeah, what did I expect?
It's us. It's us. We make things out of little things.
A coven of hags is now called roommates.
Oh my god, they were hagmaids.
Lesbian roommates.
They're
Threesome.
sisters. No.
Look away!
A threesome of hags. Not a coven, a threesome.
Everywhere we go, we see roommates. I don't know. Something wrong with this world.
I mean,
Alright, Molgax has an
at least
aneurysm
no one is
displaced.
alone. At least no one is alone. with
Yeah.
their roommate. That's good.
Alright, I'm back. Hold on.
I have literally had to write coven called roommates. I swear in 100 years' time, if D&D is still a thing and someone manages to get their hands on these notes, they're going to wonder what the fuck was going on in this campaign.
No, wait, they're just gonna find. They'll find our recordings decades from now.
Roommate.
They'll somehow find the raw footage.
Just some,
Tasha and her roommates.
You know,
like
with all
some-
the slurs and shit.
there's just like some fucking like, old scholar like that. And this here roommates, we have no idea what this leads to. But apparently, if women were roommates, it implied a sexual relationship. And that's why we no longer allow straight women to bunk with each other.
Now on to our next exhibit, the cult of lesbians.
But as this comes to a close, Labaun and Molgax, yous are up as Renfrey and Haku lie their heads to sleep.
I'm getting too
Bry
old
just
for
climbing
this shit.
back in her tree. Nearly falls out of it because she's tired. And
Haku, I'll put
I bet
yours
you
over
5
here by
copper
the
that-
food.
Oh, okay.
I bet you 5 copper, Labuaun, that she'll be on the floor by morning.
Just a second, I'm swapping over.
Hopping over.
But-
Molgax,
Pat will snuggle in Haku's armpit.
Aw.
Yes?
could you make me a perception check at advantage? Since Kel's is swapping over.
Alright.
I'm back.
It's
I'm
up
back.
for advantage, right?
Yes.
There we go. Man, I'm just getting 13s this game, huh?
Ah, shit.
I am painfully average.
Testing.
We can hear you,
that's what
bud.
she said.
Painfully average, title of Ruby sex tape. Anyway.
Jesus.
That implies I have sex and I'll take it.
As your time passes on over and you are moving on up, are you discussing anything you wish to talk about beforehand?
I bet you 3 copper that not Renfrey. I always get them mixed up for some reason. I need glasses. I bet you 3 copper that Briar will be on the floor in the morning, fallen from her tree.
Kels, we can't hear you.
All right,
I'm
nothing.
back.
Hi, back.
If I got to say that again.
Yes.
Was the rabbit
Okay.
ever mentioned to Labaun? The rabbit that
was-
the witches brought?
Fred not.
Molgax was trying to say to you for the past 2 times that I bet you 3 copper that Briar will be on the floor from having fallen out of a tree in the morning.
He'll look over.
Renfrey, absolutely not. Anyways,
It's like I said, I was just kidding.
don't worry. We'll probably be woken up by a thud in the morning if she does fall. So,
Somewhere often.
come to the material plane often?
Don't make my funny.
My God!
Peps, is it just going to be a thing where you're going to try and get in a relationship with everybody in a campaign?
No. That wasn't even intended that way. It was just the funniest thing I could think of.
Oh my God! That's such a lame pickup line.
Hello?
So, we hear you.
Hello.
For some
Hello.
reason.
All I said was, come to the material plane often.
They haven't come back, have they?
Talking to you.
What?
He's
I'm
talking to you.
to you, Labuaun.
Labuaun the Oblivious one.
He doesn't believe he's a fey creature.
He doesn't get it.
Clearly.
Okay. Are you... Is this your first time in the material plane? You born here? I'm just wondering if you're from the Feywild or something.
Oh yes, it is the first time I've been to the material plane. Or your plane.
Right.
I am a knight for the Unseelie Court. Really, I'm not supposed to be here. In a realistic
Why?
sense, but I was sent here.
Why are you here then?
I already told you.
Exactly.
I'm here to investigate the Blight. Figure out why the f***'s coming over to my plane. Fucking everything up.
I used to be a dragon. Now I'm kind of stuck here.
I'm a dragon.
Hopefully, if I do enough good, I'll get, metaphorically and literally speaking, my wings back.
Oh my days.
Let me tell you. Let me just say, Labaun, don't ever let hubris overcome you.
He'll pause and just nod.
You don't believe
He's
me.
thinking
either,
to
do you?
himself, another one's crazy.
As
Wait, does it help that I have these scales on my knuckles? As he like
Like,
flashes
he
like
was-
the golden scales.
I wonder how
Oh,
I
no,
got
he-
these
he-
skills.
He thought that to himself. He wasn't gonna say that you're crazy or nothing. Not to your face, at
Oh no,
least.
he just assumes you don't believe him.
I mean, no one does, so he's already used to it. I'm sorry.
Here, let me try this. Ask me any question an old dragon should know.
See, I wouldn't know anything like that.
Fuck.
My dragons and your dragons are not the same.
Fuck.
these are sleeping.
Ugh, I miss having power.
Use
But onto a more serious note. Anything to do with those hags, let me know.
Serious?
see, that was
You
it.
just hear
You
the
will
scene
learn
and,
that
"That
we
was
bear
serious."
barely serious. We
If we
try
do,
to be
if we
serious,
do
but
come
we
into
fail
contact
at
with
it.
them, we might come into a fight. And we want at the moment.
Right.
As
Oh,
things
Kel's
are
back.
going about,
Oh, Kel's
Alright,
back.
now I'm back. I'm good now. There we
things
go.
are going about, and you are enjoying your time here. Sorry, I'm scribbling out some spell slots. Long story.
Huh?
3, and then so there was 1 there, and then there's 2 there. Right, this is important. I didn't think I'd be
Man,
running the hags. Turns out I'm running the hags.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
As yous are enjoying your
Roommates.
I didn't think I'd
the
be
rat's
running the
attached to me.
roommates.
The rat's attached to me.
You are sleeping. You don't quite notice it at first. However, I do require, these are enjoying it, Labaun to make me a charisma saving throw.
Both of us?
Just Labaun.
Alright, I'm not good at this. Let's
You
go.
got
You are
this.
good at this. You are good at this.
Do you feel something? You're gonna feel this something come over you as you do. You know, like you shake it off. You're like, the fuck is that? And as you're looking around, you can hear the rustling in the. I want to say trees, in the tree line. You feel that you are being harassed. Bree, you are enjoying your sleep. Your sleep is of that rabbit. The Feywild. You're seeing things. Unknown things. It's weird. You're about knee-high to most adults. You walk through the town that you are in. You don't quite know what's being said. It's almost like that Charlie Brown. But buildings seem blurry. Almost everything here seems blurry. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh, 24.
As faces start to come into focus.
Faces
They
in dream. Oh no.
look... They look like Haku. Not all Hakus, but they have similar Haku features. Thin
They're all
lips.
fat.
Nope. Nope. Let me finish. Nope. Thin lips, a kind of sheened glow. Their eyes rather narrow. I am trying my hardest to non-racially explain Asians, okay? As
Okay.
you're looking at us, that's
I'm
as much as
listening.
you're getting.
I'm
That's as
listening
much as you're
carefully.
getting. It's as much as you're getting.
Ask
You could-
ChatGPT.
Dirt. You're walking down this dirt
They look
street.
one.
All these buildings. Yeah, they're one. Now that you, all these buildings, they're one story, and they look nothing like the buildings here in Faerun that you've seen. Nothing like the cities. But they also look more modernistic. Whereas some of these buildings are built with stone here in Faerun, over there they're built with wood, but their roofs are also built of wood rather than thatching, and they are raised slightly off the ground as well. There are larger warehouses. You walk through and you see this open market, an open air market. There are numerous spices, foods. There are people shouting and screaming as people run by. You realise this is not how an open air market usually is. It takes you a moment to realise something else is going on here. As the dream seems to meld and melt in other ways, you're now on the ground, cold dirt. You see there are numerous boots passing by. You watch as buildings seem to almost explode in fire before crumbling down. The only way I can describe this is like that really dodgy AI video of Will Smith eating noodles. Only way I can describe how weird this shit is. As you look behind, you see that there's another face. Completely blank face. There is a body, there is hair. And then it is like a fleshy Slender Man. Just nothing. As you are running now, as you seem to be cutting like bad edits in a shitty film. You're passing over a little bridge. As you look back, the village is almost destroyed. You see a tall person. Putting sex or gender to this thing is almost impossible, as they are a blur. Their own separate sensor. And you can hear a voice. And you can understand this voice, as it seems to be shouting to get you. As you look off, you see bones coming towards you. Just random bones of all manner. It cuts once more. you find yourself in a hut in the middle of these woods. It looks druidic. And on the ground, there are, up in the corner, this odd power. You get this feeling that you're not supposed to go towards it. Someone somewhere has told you never to go towards this thing. Curiosity has said otherwise. And as you do, Molgax, Labaun. Bry, roll 3d6.
All of us? Or both of us?
Bry, you take 5 bludgeoning damage as you just fucking fall from the tree.
Ah, free copper!
As you do, things get worse.
Not even start.
This has taken about an hour. Roll a d10.
4.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by 4. You do not gain the benefits of this long rest.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
You vividly remember everything that you just witnessed in your dream. As you look round, come up sweating and panting, looking round, Molgax probably laughing his ass off. But
You owe me 3 copper.
as you are now here, looking round, it is about time for you and Blair to take your long rest. Watch. As Labaun and Molgax look round, and Blair quaffs his hair and goes, "It's not a phase. I am just like
It
typical."
is a phase. You'll grow out of it. You're
Gosh,
not.
would you say?
Your dad will
Yeah.
be so disappointed in you.
I quietly climb back up the tree to take my my watch points at the top. Making sure I actually hold on a little bit better this time.
You are shook. Give me a perception check. You have advantage.
Yay. And
Nice!
It was fated, y'all. That's 2 20s. It was fated. As you look around, you can see off in the distance all these rustlings and rumblings. Blair takes care of the food in this regard here as you're looking round, and every so often you can see that this place is being encircled by the 3. But they are aware of you just as you are aware of them, as you are perched up high in this tree. And as you look round and watch, you are tracking them. You may not know, but they know. As you just instinctively seem to be moving as one moves and darting over to the other.
I keep Blair in the loop with telekinetic. Telepathic, sorry.
Telekinetically Morse code, like boom, boom, boom.
Just
on
taps
his
him.
head.
Just give it. Just slaps him on the back of his head in Morse code. But Morse code for binary, and then, like, first translated to binary, so each letter is a lot longer taps.
You do. After a moment, you catch it. On the small island, the south here, you watch as out of the bushes comes the tall woman The taller one, and she does. You watch as she cracks her back and looks up at you, and she does. You watch as her smile gets crooked before she starts walking off on the other end, and she does. You hear her give this almost like Apache Indian type call. You see is, yeah.
I just give her a little wave as like our eyes crossing. Hi. With my hand, I'm not the one that's not holding onto the tree.
It's like, "Ee."
Yeah.
You hear that? You watch this on both sides. The shrubbery seems to move as Blair at this point standing there, crossbows in both hands, looking around, watching. Eventually has to turn round. Watches on the other end of the river. You see the women. They look at you.
And they look at me.
They wave. And you hear the shouts. The taller one. Enjoy the next 11 days of watchful rest. The laugh cackles off into the distance. How about we pick up the next 11 days worth of travel next week?
Yay!
Not next week, I'm gone next week.
We're all in this together.
Together.